Hello, everybody.
All right, boom. I'm sorry for the lag, guys. We had to
Take
walk
Beans out.
Mr. Beans because he had to poop and pee. Well,
It took him a minute.
he peed in the house, and then he peed outside,
And pooped.
and he pooped outside. He's good about pooping outside. He hasn't pooped inside yet. Well, actually, no, he's done
I
that twice.
But he's been doing good going outside.
Yeah,
We catch him just in time.
and one of the times he pooped inside was right on the puppy pad.
Mm-hmm.
He knew to go in the puppy pad. All right, sorry.
He's a smart boy.
I'm turning into a
Dog
simp.
dad.
Well, I'm
He's
already
just so
like
cute.
I'm already like that with the cats, but they hate
We
it.
took him to get his vaccinations today. We didn't talk about that.
Oh.
But everybody was in love with him.
Oh yeah, we should have talked about that.
I
The fact that we
know.
took him to get his vaxes today.
He's vaxxed.
Yep. He's QAnon. No, I'm kidding. All right, guys. Drinking at school. Wait, what? The Simpsons. Chat has me dead. Good boy. Guys, by the way, for anyone that's joining right now, we do 10 talks every Sunday, but we cannot read the chat. Or we barely read the chat during the podcast because we want to focus on the conversation. Now, for the after shows is when we can actually read the chat and do whatever. Can you actually see the chat from there?
Not a little bit.
You have no
I got glasses, guys.
Oh, we didn't talk about you getting a prescription. You didn't get glasses yet.
No, but they're on the way. They're en route.
You chose a frame?
Yeah.
You didn't even tell me.
I just chose random.
Wow.
That fit my...
When I was choosing my frame, you were part of the whole process.
Really? It's not that important.
It is.
Well, they told me it's a low percentage, so I'm literally just going to be using it for work and, like, whenever I have to read the chat.
I was texting
Or a
you
low,
throughout the whole process of me
prescription,
getting
not
my new
percentage.
glasses. And you won't even... I'm just finding out that you actually got... I thought you only had the prescription. You ordered the glasses, too?
Yeah, because I got them included. I got the frames included with my thing.
That's crazy.
Wow, really?
Wow, you didn't even tell me. I feel heartbroken. We need to work...
You were busy that day anyway.
What day was it?
It was yesterday, or the day we got... Yeah, it was yesterday.
Oh. Me being busy has nothing to do with you not being able to
Look
tell me.
it.
Oh, what's up, buddy? You saw me playing with it? You saw me playing with it? Yeah, you took a huge dump.
Beans is very playful right now
You-
because he's been sleeping all day.
You took a huge dumperoonie, and it was amazing, and you feel lighter than ever.
And he ate some food.
Show the dog. Can you show the dog, babe?
Get him right there. He's jumping to you.
Oh, you're coming to me.
This is what Yuri wanted.
You're coming to me.
Hold on,
What's
baby.
up,
Look
buddy?
at him.
This is him, guys.
This is why everybody's in love.
This is why everybody's in love. What's up, Beans? Say what's up.
He's just so cute.
He's smelling it. He doesn't really
Beanie boy.
he doesn't really say stuff. The only time he barks is when he wants to go back inside and when he needs to poop. Why you keep backing up, bro? You have no more space to back
My
up.
little jelly bean.
What are you smelling? My little Bishop Bean, my little Boskoff, my little
Bean
would you?
off.
All right. Off, Mr. Boskoff.
Beans, don't you dare.
Imagine Mr. Boskoff. I have a particular set of skills, and the skills I have is to be cute. Baked beans.
Raw dropped a bag $1.99 through Super Chat. We love Beans Harmonious Gang.
Thank you so much, Raw, for the $2 donation. They said Beans was talking crazy on the mic right now. You're being controversial? Yeah? You're gonna get canceled? Yeah?
His little back legs are so cute.
So adorable.
Boy.
Shush Beans, chill. How did he sleep through the night? Good, actually. Right?
Really good.
We were worried that we heard that like you have to get up every two. Actually, okay, so at 2 a.m, we took him out to pee and poop, and then at 4, I stayed up till like 3:30 playing Yoshi's Island last night, and then I fell asleep, and then I set an alarm for 4, but I woke up to the alarm. I woke up at 4, took him outside, and he peed and pooped at 4, and then I went to sleep, and then Riley took it on from there on.
Yeah. I woke up at 6. Took him out. He peed and pooped. Took him out again at 7. He peed and pooped. And then I was like, fuck, I feel so tired. And I had no more coffee left. Like, I was down to, like, just make my cup of coffee, chill downstairs with him. But I just like thugged it out, and then all of a sudden he just started taking a nap, and so I like kind of just started to rest a little bit. I thought he was gonna be like a little cat nap, but no, that fool slept for like 2 more hours. So
Yeah.
I was cool.
Good practice for y'all. Riley wearing blue to support Bluey. Wow, that's crazy.
Beans.
Beans. Bean and cheese burrito.
Beans.
We need another dog and call him Cheese. And this is Bean and Cheese. Bean and Cheese.
Cheesy. I don't trust you by yourself.
You need a cat to name Cheese or Rice. Exactly. Bean and Rice or Bean and Cheese.
Your little pot belly.
But either way, guys, we do the after show so we can finally interact with the chat and see what the hell is going on. And then also take some more shots and smoke a joint probably.
Yes, sir.
So,
Baked beans.
someone said, is bean a racist term? No. It's
No.
because he looks like the shape of a bean if you look at him from the top.
He is this little beanie. He looks like a little beanie
A little
baby.
beanie. Beanie weenie.
Beanie baby.
Beanie over. Beanie great. Beans is greater than politics. Riley ignored my last comment about the blue. Wow. Give a shout out to Omaha, Nebraska. What's going on over there? That's a racist question though. Gina is my cousin. Interesting. Ten Talks has hella was hella political tonight. Was it hella political?
It was a little political.
Really? Did we give any crazy
I'm
takes?
not political though.
Did he donk his head?
No.
Oh. I accidentally donked his head earlier today. I was sitting right here and I was picking him up and his head hit the bottom of the table as I was picking him up. He went dink and I was like, "Oh my god, my bad, dude." What kind of dog? Okay, so apparently guys, this is either a corgi / Frenchie or a corgi / Chihuahua.
I think it's Chihuahua.
Okay.
Because the other ones look more Chihuahua.
That's a little upsetting.
Why?
Ask that guy for our money back.
But it's half corgi too. Half corgis are dope. And Chihuahuas are great dogs too. Don't get Chihuahuas fucked up.
Bean's first bonk. I actually.
Oh, our cat's fucking swiped.
Oh yeah, no, he got bonked 3 times today. Actually 4 times, cause I bonked him on the head accidentally here, and then over there when I was sitting at the computer table, same thing happened where I tried to pick him up and I bonked his head on the table again accidentally. And then earlier today, our cats we're chilling in the room. They were chilling on this couch, and he can't get on the couch, so it's like fine or whatever, right? And then he like tried to jump on the couch and like surprise one of the cats, and Lola just went bah and just fucking bonked him on the head, and then he like left. And Luffy like and him have kind of like a cool relationship now where they're just like chilling around one another. But then he just kept like smelling Luffy's face like hella, like he was like pushing Luffy around with his nose trying to smell him. And then Luffy fucking bonked him on the head immediately after. So he got bopped 4 times today. He might have CTE. Bro lost half of his potential IQ. It was dude. They were not hard bonks, man. Come on. Dude. He's not. It wasn't a catastrophe, bro. It was a little tiny little thing. Shout out to you guys, Yuri and Riley. Thank you so much, Jonathan Rodriguez. I appreciate that, man. New name is Bonkers.
Bonkers, that's cute.
Cause Bonkers, aw. But I already call something bonkers in my life.
Yeah.
Magic Beans. Beans will grow up protecting the cats for real. He will. You're gonna be protecting them, huh?
Protecting the whole family.
Hopefully. Imagine that's his permanent size right there.
Oh my god.
You think?
It's so cute.
It's so cute.
It is so cute.
Like, will he get larger?
Yeah.
You think so? Some people are scaring me saying, bro, you don't understand how big that dog's gonna get.
I think they think he's like a German Shepherd because he looks like it in the face.
But German Shepherds don't come that small, do they? Or they do?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, wow. You better not grow anymore.
No, he's not, though. He's a corgi.
What do you call bonkers? Bluey and Bonkers confirmed. Bluey and Bonkers. He's gonna get about 30 pounds. Okay, so we weighed him today. He's 5 pounds. Another thing we didn't talk about. He's 5 pounds.
Oh, yes, 5.8.
5.8. So he could potentially gain 25 more pounds. Interesting. You're gonna be a fat little doggy. 4 doors, 4 more whores. Wait, what? Kennel train your puppy. Yes, we are kennel training him. When we go to sleep with him, we are putting him. No, hey, no.
No.
When we go to sleep with him, we are putting him in the kennel. He was chewing my the audio wires right now. That dog is gonna be big. You're gonna be big.
Everybody thinks he's a German Shepherd.
All right, I'm over it.
Or Australian
Bonkers
Shepherd.
exposed. Oh, nice mid-sized dog. I think he's gonna be a medium-sized dog.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna be too large. Anyway, he can't skip a leg day. His legs are funny.
They're so
They're
short.
short, but they're like thick.
Thick.
He got stubby little paws. His front paws are bigger than his back paws. Huh. Anyways, enough dog talk. I don't want to become like one of those YouTubers who gets a dog and they're just like, oh, my cute little dog this, my
I
cute little
know.
dog that. Beans, away. No, I'm kidding.
Shut up. He's brand new. Let us live.
You guys should interview General Butt Naked. That'll be interesting. Legs like Flacco. Okay, tonight is going to be insane. We are
okay,
3
Beans.
hours away
Beans are-
from 4th of July, and tonight is going to be insane. We're going to hear so much fireworks at midnight, and then tomorrow night is probably going to be even worse. Dog's going to chew the shit out of your shoes. Oh, yeah, not just the shoes. He's already been chewing on the electric. He loves to chew on the wires. We have wires all over the studio, so he cannot hang out in here for too long. Oh, God. Whenever he starts smelling around, I'm like, oh, God.
Oh God, Beans.
Did he pee?
I don't think so.
Oh, God. Whenever he starts smelling the floor, I'm like, oh, here it comes. Here comes a river. Pee me a river.
Relax, Beans.
Please don't pee me a river. Relax, Beans.
Yeah, just fuck the toy.
I can't fuck the toy. Come on. Wait, what is that wetness? Is that from his mouth? All right, that's it. No more dog talk. I don't want to turn this into a dog channel. Here's Joseph Beans already. I'm not jealous. I'm just saying that when I was watching other YouTubers and they get a puppy, all of a sudden it just becomes like, my little puppy this, my little puppy that. And they expect everyone to love the dog as much as they do. And you're just like, you have a special connection with the dog. I care, but not that much. So we have to remember. Fuck Beans. No, I'm kidding.
Really?
No, I'm kidding.
Never.
I'm kidding. Talk about
Look at his
bonkers.
legs.
I can build you a symphony, huh? JK. You might have the keep the dog in the bathroom so it doesn't get scared. No, we keep the dog in a kennel next to our bed. That's what we've been doing, and we're slowly trying to train him to not be so dependent on our presence around him. Yuri bullied in high school. Background looks like they're in hell. Shit. Riley, what set you repping?
Really?
What set do you rep?
I don't rep anything.
Not even Harmonious gang?
Yeah, Harmonious.
They're talking about fireworks, bro. Frank and Beans? Whoa, that was huge.
Only gang I'm repping.
That explosion was huge.
Cry me a
What are you gonna do
river.
about the dog on the 4th of July? That's what I'm kind of worried about.
We're gonna
Is
bring him.
there's nowhere where we can go really. I was telling Riley, I'm like, this is kind of like the worst time to get a puppy is around 4th of July, is because dogs are extremely sensitive to sound, and everywhere in Los Angeles becomes a battlefield on 4th of July, and usually for the next month after as well. So hopefully he just gets used to it, and he's just like,
He's been
what
pretty chill
what
so
what
far.
explosion. Like, when we take him out to take a pee and poop, he and the explosion goes off, he does get a little bit scared though. Jeez, that was loud right there. Did he freak out?
Beans.
Beans. Riley from Bompton? No. Riley's from the Yak. Kid Yura bullied in high school. Wow, that's a Instagram page. Just cuddle with your
I think
puppy.
there's something in his mouth. Babe.
Hey. What's in your mouth?
Hey.
What was that? It fell out, right? A little piece of paper. Beans.
Really, dude?
Listen. We usually don't believe in beating, but you're gonna have to. You're gonna change our mind. No, I'm kidding. He has so many crazy eye boogers. Are you good?
He was probably crying.
What you crying about? What you have to cry about? You have such a tough life as a cute puppy. It is hard for him to get around. His feet are too stubby and short. That is something to cry about, I guess. Fool's a menace. For real. This is what Yuri didn't want. Well, what do you mean? What I didn't want? Well, I was talking about. At this point, we're committed, so I'm complaining pointlessly at this point. But we just have to get used to this now. But this will not. I will not let you affect my streaming schedule, Beans, because as soon as that happens, you're gonna starve, and we're returning you to the gay man in West Hollywood.
Really? Why you gotta add that extra?
They're officially parents. Riley's happy. You can't use the stupid gel gun anymore. He'll die eating that shit.
I know.
It's damn. Apparently it's non-toxic though, the gel blaster stuff. And our cats ate a bunch of it and they're fine. Enjoy you suffering trying to be a dog person. Wait, what? Yuri and Riley say really too much. SMH, that's y'all tick. Really?
Didn't.
All right, no more. I couldn't wait to come watch y'all pet a dog. Wait, really? I can't stop saying really. I'm sorry. No more really. You down to pour us up?
Sure.
Y'all switched up. How do we switch up Paul Danino? I say right way too much. Haha. A lot of people say like way too much. I was kind of able to get the word like out of my vocabulary, but a lot of people really use the word like a lot, and it's kind of difficult to get that out of your vocabulary, especially it's not a word, but the saying getting out of your sentences is hard, but once you do that, you're gonna sound so much smarter. What did they need a yard dog? Which I doubt they have. Wait. We don't have a yard.
Can you give me your glass?
No.
Beans, I love you.
At the end of the day, shout out to the chai. You guys should film a trip to Tijuana with Duno. That'll be interesting. Duno has crazy ass titles though.
Yeah, he really does.
You see his last title?
Yeah.
It was like
He ate ass in the club.
He ate ass in the club. Girl has threesome and gets chlamydia or something like that.
I didn't read the rest
It was
of
like something about a threesome and all this stuff. I'm just like, bro, what? Like,
I just saw.
what is Duno doing?
He ate
man?
ass in the club, or ate the peach emoji in the club.
And it's funny because like Duno, like when he's at the office, like he doesn't seem like a hypersexual person. But then like when you watch his vlogs and read the vlog titles, you're like, bro, is this full of porn star? Like, what's going on here?
He is. I think he's just.
You don't think he's hypersexual?
I don't know, but I don't think he is.
We don't talk about
just,
Duno.
I think he's just doing like Adam titles, like just crazy wild shit. What are you doing, Beans?
You want some Coca-Cola beans? Do any dogs drink like soda beverages? Because I feel like they should. They'd be happier. You want some Coca-Cola or beer?
He didn't even cry when he got his shots, guys.
Oh yeah, he got his vaccination shot today, and he didn't cry a peep.
But yeah, that was cool. Hey, good job.
Riley couldn't stare or couldn't watch.
No, you could either.
I watched a little bit. Well, I couldn't see. That was the issue. We don't talk about beans. Duno is the... Wait, what? Pastrami at the club. You'll kill the dog if we do what? He learned from the P-Man himself. Wait, what the fuck? That dog ugly? Fuck you. No, I'm kidding. He's kind of ugly. It's fine. He's cute. He's cute. He's
so
Beauty is subjective, so he could be, fucking hideous to some people in the chat right now. We won't be able to do anything about that though, babe. How much for beans to take a shot? Fuck. We should call Alinity and ask her how much she would charge. Alinity, how much would you? How much of a donation do you think for our dog to take a shot? She's like, I don't know, like 30. 30 for the dog shot. Wait, did he pee?
No.
He's just drooly or something.
He's just smelling.
He's just smelling. He's gorgeous. Thank you. Catnip dono for Luffy. They don't, dude. I've had 3 cats already in my life. Whiskers, Luffy, and Lola. I've never really met a cat that goes crazy over catnip. We've tried to give him catnip and they didn't really care. And same thing with Whiskers. Every time I try to give him catnip, he's like, he didn't really care either. And someone told me that a lot of catnip they sell you at stores is like very low quality, dry, old catnip. He's like, if you have fresh, grown catnip, like that's the stuff that they go crazy over. But like that stuff that we get from the stores is like usually too old and like dry by that time.
It's not good. It's not good shit.
Yeah, it's not good shit. But it's like they
Not that
put
good
catnip
shit.
into like every toy now. You know what I mean? It's like it can't be good quality stuff and all that and all that
We need
shit.
to find a local catnip dealer.
Anyone out here to sell catnip? Cheers.
Locally grown. Cheers.
You're giving your cat mid? Well, not purposely. We just have no other options. Does anyone have high quality catnip we could purchase for our cats?
Beans is just.
Don't forget to use treats and small simple words for commands, for training methods. My dog knows potty, shake, sit, lay, and kennel time.
Ooh, that's awesome.
I was going to say is I used to have a dog a long time ago when I lived with my parents, and my mom like doesn't like really like dogs at all, and she was like, you're not going to be able to teach him anything, he's dumb or whatever, all this stuff. And I'm like, watch, I'll teach him. And I stayed home with him because I forgot why I was free at the time, but I was like free damn near all day every day, so I was staying home with him, and I was like playing with him, and I would only give him treats when he did what I requested or whatever. And dude, like within a week I taught him paw, I taught him lay down, I taught him sit, like I taught him a bunch of shit. My mom like couldn't believe it.
I feel like he'll learn fast.
Yeah, I feel like we just have
With
to.
you.
This is only the second day. We're waiting. I'm personally waiting for like the first 3-4 days to pass by because he's getting used to the environment. He just met 2 cats. He just met us. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm giving him time to get used to everything, and we're training him basically like potty etiquette right now. Like, just don't pee and poop in here, and he's kind of pretty good at it.
He's been really good.
But slowly, I'm going to start trying to teach him like paw and roll over.
I want him to be so well trained. Like Chippy's so good. Like,
Do they have Chippy well trained? I don't really
yeah, he's like.
pay attention.
They
but
keep him off leash.
He's never annoying.
He's never annoying. He's always good and
That's
chill.
true. And they trust him, yeah, like
Yeah.
just to like run around and just come back.
He knows.
Yeah,
he knows.
Oh, yeah, I want you to be like a little Chippy, because Chippy Chippy just does his own thing.
Chippy is well behaved.
It's pretty funny, like, yeah, like Chippy, like really, he'll just go out, like make his own friend, do his own thing, and then he'll just come back right to Allison and Pollard every time.
I know.
So yeah, I kind of want like a Chippy type deal.
That's how he was like that. Like every time we go outside with him, he'll walk around, smell, and then like go right to the doorstep.
Who the fuck is Chippy? It's Spliffmo TV's dog. They have a dog.
Chippy, he's so
Chippy.
cute. He's kind of short, like.
It's
Beans,
funny
too.
when I would do the listening to music streams on Tuesdays. Every Tuesday, at one point I just hear, and it was Chippy fucking bolting
Yep.
into the store because he already knew. Like as soon as Paulo and Allison would open the doors to their car, he would run out and he would like come inside the warehouse like 5 minutes before Paulo and Allison would get there. I would always see Chippy come in first. Oh, you gotta get to Chippy's level.
Yeah, Chippy's the shit. And he's so loving. He's so sweet.
That's true. Chippy is so well behaved. I was also thinking about Kershaw, Cam Girl's dog. Like she had him on the
Yeah, he's a
podcast
good dog,
all
too.
the time. Kershaw would always just like chill on her lap or whatever. People would always be like, "Bro, your dog's faded as fuck," because he would just like lay down on her lap and just go to sleep. And that was so cool. He would always just jump on her lap and go to sleep. Oh, I'm excited for the future.
I can't wait to take him everywhere.
We have to wait, guys. We have to wait at least like a month or a month and a half until we can actually take him out to any public areas, really. Unfortunately, apparently, yeah, we just have to be super strict on his interactions with potential other dogs. We're already risking it a little bit, but we have no other choice here.
It's like we want to continue to potty train him, but we're not keeping him in like the grassy area. We're keeping it where we could see.
like right outside our door.
Yeah.
But there's potential that wild animals, and we do have wild cats in our apartment building that travel around. So there's potential that he could get infected with something or whatever. But like, dude, like we have no other option right now because like in the puppy training videos we've seen, every single one of them says like
Start as soon as you get him.
as soon as you get your dog, especially if it's a puppy, the more you let them pee and poop inside the house, the more they're going to be like, all right, this is the spot, this is the spot. And just like we have to get them used to peeing and pooping outside. But the vet is telling us we have to wait a month and a half of like keeping him indoors, which is like I don't think
It
is
made no
I don't think
sense.
that's realistic. You know what I mean? Like she was saying like, oh, if you live in an apartment building, just take him out for a little bit. And when we were saying take him out on the grass, no, Take him out on the cement? No. Just take him out for a little
Like,
bit.
what?
Where? Take him out where?
And
Like,
then the other person said something different, like it's okay if you keep him on the cement, just don't put him on the grass. And then I was looking up shit like how to track parvo, like pretty much like the main thing puppies get sick off of. It's like consuming feces off of another animal. Like it could be on anything, you know, like whatever. But it says that if the mother of the puppy is fully vaccinated, then the puppies usually have up to 12 weeks good of immunity before they have to be vaccinated. And he's only 8 weeks old, so I think he's fine right now, and he's going to be fully vaccinated within the next month.
I'm Not Human said, is it Pravo or Pavo?
Parvo.
He said Parvo killed my dog one time.
Parvo killed my sister's
Parvo
dog.
lives for 10 years.
Parvo can kill your puppy like that. My sister had a puppy that passed from Parvo.
Really? But what happened?
He just got sick because he was out with no fucking shots yet.
Really?
And then he got sick. He was like a babe. He was smaller than Beans.
But he was like at a public park or something?
I think so.
Oh my god.
I think she didn't really know because she was young.
Parvo killed my ops. What, you smoking, Yuri? I don't know. I forgot the name of it.
But he got his first set today, so.
That's so sad. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of Parvo until Riley told me about it. Damn, dude. That's insane. Oh,
really
shit.
scary.
Thank you so much, Bradley Curry, for the $10 donut. I'm going to let that read out. Your dog will be fine, LMAO. That's what Riley and I were talking about.
We're talking
like,
about, like, there's so many wild animals and wild dogs out there that have no vaccinations that live fine.
and it's like the main thing that I always question to myself is like this whole... I'm not anti-vax at all. No. I'm very pro-vax, guys.
I think that your dog should have some
the one
shots.
thing I always question in my head is like, at one point we were just kind of natural immunity, everything, right?
Like
but then also, oh wait, hold on.
Bradley Curry dropped a bag $9.99 through Super Chat. Was the Hawaii trip worth the cost?
Yes.
Going to the Virgin Islands in August for vacation.
Let's go.
Hawaii looks beautiful. You guys inspired me. The experiences are priceless if you can afford it, right?
Facts.
I would say so. Like I would say, and I don't think it's like the Virgin Islands sounds fun as fuck.
Amazing. I want to go.
But I would say like the experience isn't unique to just Hawaii. I feel like the just experience of traveling and like kind of having the mentality of like I'm just here to relax and enjoy my time.
Also seeing something opposite of what you're used to.
Exactly.
Like,
Virgin Islands.
We're used to California shit.
Exactly.
You know? And like the fact that we went to Hawaii, which it's like such a different climate, different plants, different animals around us, different culture. Like it's a totally different culture. Even though it's part of the U.S. still, it's totally different culture. So it was like,
yeah, exactly.
100% it was worth the trip. I honestly got it for a very, very good price. Look at Southwest if you want to book a Hawaii trip. I'm telling you guys, and look into booking on the Big Island. Like I know a lot of people don't really.
I love the Big Island.
See the Big Island like as the booking place because people want to go to Maui or Honolulu or Waikiki. But I'm telling you, the Big Island is gorgeous. There's not a lot of big buildings. They keep the island like totally natural, which is like you can't really see that anywhere else, you know? It's like a lot of natural land.
And also, once again, thank you so much, Bradley, for the $10 donation. But also, I have to say that like if it wasn't for Riley, I wouldn't have this thing in me to like want to do that. Like even though I feel like I personally am an adventurous person or an open-minded person, like I like the idea of doing stuff and unique stuff, and I like being adventurous and all that stuff. But yeah, the idea of I don't think I would ever get to the point where I'm like, yeah, let me just go on Google and like search Hawaii and like, you know, do all this stuff or whatever. Like I would have never done that. Like the only way I would travel, I feel like just like based off my personality, is if people around me are traveling and I just tag along with them. I'm a tag along guy. I'm not a fucking planner. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, oh, let's go. Okay, so if it wasn't for Riley, I would have never went. You know what I mean? So. And
I honestly like looked at it on a whim. I was gonna book us a like camping trip in the redwoods, but it was expensive as fuck. And I was like driving to the redwoods is gonna be expensive as fuck, and including the fucking Airbnb or wherever we want to stay at. I didn't want to stay in a tent out there, honestly.
I wouldn't have been against it.
I know you wouldn't have, but I would have. And I was like, fuck it, let me just see how much Hawaii is, because I know Southwest is starting to fly there. And I like looked at the flights. I was like, oh, they're kind of inexpensive. I'm going to do it.
Raw dropped a bag $1.99 through Super Chat. You got a real one, bro. Much love.
100%. Thank you so much for that, Raw. And exactly, like that's the beauty of relationships, is like the mixing of personalities and all that stuff. Where like I wouldn't have done a lot of this stuff if it wasn't for Riley, especially going to Hawaii. Thank you so much,
Joseph dropped
dude.
$19.99.
Thank you so much, DeAndre. Let's go. Thank you so much, DeAndre Joseph, for the $20 donation. And once again, Raw for the $2 donation. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. We're taking a shot for your $20 dono.
I was going to say also, it did take me like a week and a half to 2 weeks to pull the trigger, because I was like trying to calculate everything in my head. I'm like,
yeah,
am I able to afford this? Like, I don't want to do this. And then Yuri's going to be like, what the fuck, Riley? Are we even like able to do this?
Yeah, which is my main question to everything. But that's the thing, is
and
like,
it was like I actually did it in my head, and I was like, dude, I'm able to go to Hawaii. Like, yeah. I'm not just gonna not go just because, I don't know, I think it's too much.
It's like,
I was like, fuck it, we're gonna go and we're gonna have a good time. We had a kitchen there, so I knew like if the food was expensive, we could buy food at the grocery store and just cook.
And you know what's interesting is, oh shit, that was very heavy-handed. But what was I gonna? I'm trying to articulate this perfectly of exactly how I want to explain this. But basically, I feel like a lot of people. Maybe okay, I can't even say a lot of people because I can't speak for everyone out there. But for me personally, I feel like I don't know what it is. Like maybe it's like just being used to your comfort zone and not being used to like kind of going out of your comfort zone too much. Like I feel like I should have that type of personality from skateboarding, where I constantly have to go out of my comfort zone in skateboarding to learn or do something better or like learn more or whatever it is. But with off the titty, but with like life experiences and just like with life in general, it's like I'm so scared to take, not scared, but like I'm very, I think a lot before making decisions. But here's where I'm like an imperfect human, is like I think too much, and I'm the type of person that will probably not even make a decision. You know what I mean? Like where there's a person that will either make a quick decision and then either succeed or die.
Me.
There's a person who will think very deeply and intellectually and then make a fucking information-based decision and then also maybe survive or die. And then there's a person who will just think about it and then not ever even make a move and then just fucking die. And that's probably what I will fall under. You know what I mean? Like,
well, you know me. I'm either like hell yes or hell no. Like,
yeah, exactly.
If I'm like gonna do something, I'm gonna fucking do it, and I'm down to do it. I don't care how, like, what's gonna do, like, I don't know.
King dropped a bag $1.99 through Super Chat. Train beans to attack Lil Flip phone on no jumper.
Oh my god, no, we're not gonna do that.
King, thanks so much for the $2 dono. Why, man? But yeah, I would say like I'm an overthinker. But
that's where we balance each other out, because like for instance, doing this dog, like getting this dog. Obviously, I'm like, I want the dog. Like, I need the dog. I want the dog. Realistically, a dog is literally like a baby. It's a lot of work and shit. And yesterday, like throughout the whole day, I was like, you make the decision, because you're the logical one. I'm the emotional one, where it's like I see the baby and I'm just gonna do it.
Well, here's the part of our relationship where I had to be not like myself, because if it was up to me, just being 100% logical, I would have said no, because
this is where I'm gonna get mad at
no. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's where like that's what I'm saying. I would have never said yes, because I'm always gonna find a reason to say no. Yeah. But like in my mind, like we both have money on our credit cards we need to pay off. I have no money basically on my debit card. I don't think you do neither or whatever. And I do. Anyways, basically it's just like I just feel like we're not in the position right now to just drop the money on a dog. The dog pads, the food, the bowls, the water, the leashes, the all this stuff, and then on top of it, it's just like it's really affecting our sleep schedule. I was more concerned about the finance part of it, and you were telling me like, Yuri, just make a decision. It's up to you. And I was just like, dude, if it was up
now
to,
you're gonna do this.
It was 100, but I'm happy with the decision. I'm
See,
saying
this is why I kept going back and forth, and I was like, honestly, like, I kept telling you, like, don't think about my emotions and, like, you making me upset if I don't get the dog. Like, that's what I kept telling you. I was like, you're the logical one in the relationship, and like, that's why we work so well together.
You know what?
Because, like, I have the emotional side, and Yuri really has, like, the logical side where he thinks things through, and sometimes I have to teach him, like, you have to be a little more sensitive, and he has to teach me, like, you have to work a little more with your fucking brain and, like,
logical
like,
being logical sometimes comes with being cold-hearted,
Yeah,
which I feel like Riley
exactly.
isn't ready for. And just like sometimes like when like some of my opinions comes with being a cold-hearted person, you know what I mean? Like some of the jokes I make comes with not being cold-hearted, but like being like aware but also disaware of like the I don't know what the fuck could happen later on. But anyways, one of the main reasons why I made this decision of actually saying yes to the dog is because I thought about my family. I'm like, my whole life I've never had a dog. We had a dog for a very short amount of time, and I don't think my parents really wanted it to begin with. You know what I mean? Type shit.
Lavish Worldwide dropped a bag $1.99 through Super Chat. Now take Riley to Greece, call it even.
yeah, one day.
But so the decision that was going on in my head is like I try to approach things logically, and I try to think that like whatever perceptions or ideas I have about reality or life or whatever I think is the right or wrong decision, it has to come with how I was raised and how things have been pushed on me. So that's what I always try to go back to. Whenever I think of like, oh, I think like this, I always try to think, why do I think like this, right? My immediate decision is like no to the dog, and I'm trying to think like it's because I never really had a dog my whole life. All my friends have always had dogs. It always seems like a great relationship. I never really heard of no terrible stories really of just like, man, this dog fucking ruined my life. I got a divorce and I'm in debt and I'm bankrupt and I'm a crack addict like because of a dog.
It enhances everything.
It only yeah, I've only heard of like of an enhancing story.
I mean, sometimes your puppies are like a little shit, and like it's hard to.
Well, it can come with the person being irresponsible too, you know. But I was just thinking like I've never had the personal responsibility, and this was kind of like me taking the leap of faith of like, let me do something I've never done before, and we'll get a dog. But it's a huge responsibility because
huge risk.
they live for a long time, so it's like you have to not have to, but like just morally as a person, I'm like I have to take care of this living creature for this amount of time, which is just like it's a huge responsibility to sign up for. That's why I was so abrasive against it.
No matter what, I'm always gonna be there for the babies, and I know you are gonna be there too. I know how you are. Like, as soon as you are with him, you're obsessed, you love him. I know you're never going to let anything happen, like, bad. You're never going to want anything bad to happen to him. So
Well, that's because I'm sympathetic to living creatures, kind of.
Exactly. We love animals. We're both animal lovers, thank God.
But
And that's why...
I have this Russian side to me of animal lovers where in Russia, dogs were not allowed in the house. In Russia, cats were literally only there to eat the mice in the potato field. You know what I mean? Like no one in Russia or my village was like you know what I mean, like that, unless it was like a kid to a puppy or a kitten.
Bag $1.99 through Super Chat. Yuri, our dogs look the same. What breed is it?
Thank you so much, Lola, for the $2 donation. This is a corgi / Frenchie or corgi / Chihuahua. We're to think it's more likely Chihuahua. Wait, hold on. We never took the shot for the $20 donation. I'm sorry about that, man.
The only reason I think it might be a Frenchie is it's because
he said it.
The coat on the
yeah.
other dogs looks like a Frenchie coat.
You're right. The color on
It's like
them.
a brindle Frenchie.
Exactly. Cheers.
Cheers. And whenever this fool's ears stick up, he looks like a corgi all the way.
DNA test stream. I'm down. If it's like saliva, I'm down.
$250 to 8 Ball. Wrench dropped a bag $2 through Super Chat. Shout out Michael Vick.
I'm not sure who Michael Vick is.
Are you serious, man?
Who's Michael Vick?
He was like a football player who got like in trouble for having dog fights. He set up he was participating in like dog fights.
How do you know about this?
It was big. It was huge ass news.
Really?
Like, yes.
Wow. Well, you know, here's the thing.
Was he on the 49ers?
This is the difference between me. Like I would consider myself pretty liberal and pretty woke, and I'm not saying I agree with this at all. All I'm saying is I don't judge people harshly. It's like if a person comes from a culture where dogfighting is something they grew up with, I can't call you an evil person, dude, because you grew up thinking that this is fine.
Well,
You can learn to grow and realize that this is not okay, but you can't immediately be like, oh man, this dude celebrates dog or rooster fighting. It's like, oh dude, guess what? My dad did this. My grandpa did this. My older brothers taught me how to do this.
It was like a thing though for pit bulls. That's why pit bulls started getting such a bad rep because.
But he's from America, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe so.
I don't know. I don't know who Michael Vick is at all.
I don't
know who
Maybe
Michael Vick is
might
at all.
not be, but I'm pretty sure. Let me see.
RJ said the wine is hitting. I don't know. Like I'm just saying that like. For example, okay, guys, you know what's a really, really good podcast to listen to? For example of this,
the bag $1.99 through Super Chat. To make you feel better, we got 2 pups. Dogs are family.
thank you so much, Raw, for the $2 donation.
Virginia.
Okay, and dogs, exactly. I agree. Our family, where it's just like immediately, when Riley and I went to go see the cats were like, I guess we'll be held by this random person again. We went to see the dogs. The dogs were just like, I love you, take me home. I love you, take me. Like the dog, it's like this. And also, Riley and I watched some videos about how cats, the history of domestication between cats and dogs. There's thousands of more years of history of domestication with dogs compared to cats. Cats are more recently domesticated, where dogs have been domesticated for a long time, where you can kind of really see the dependence on a person.
Also,
you know what I mean?
Cats are way more ancient creatures too, right? Like
They're older?
They were during like the pyramids, like.
And this breed of dog is basically new.
Yeah,
newer, I would say so. Yeah. It's interesting,
the pharaohs had cats and shit.
I would say that the relationship or the feeling of love and all that stuff that I get from the dog is definitely way different than I've got from all the cats in my life.
You just have that. I mean, I don't know. This breed of dog, for whatever reason, is just so loving.
Here's the thing.
Sweet.
Here's the thing with dogs, though. They love regardless. Cats, you have to earn their love
and trust.
And I'm telling you, when I was at home. And I talked about this the other day on stream. I'm not sure if it was on 10 Talks, but I talked about how when I lived with my parents and I had Whiskers, R.I.P. Whiskers, every night, dude, when I was like working on my YouTube channel too, I would go to sleep at random times, like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 4. You know how I go to sleep, like random times. Depends on what time I finish whatever I was working on. And every night, no matter what time it was, as soon as he heard me making my bed and laying down, he jumped up on my bed and just crawled up next to me. And I was just like, bro. He does not fuck with me the whole day. He will stay far away with me from me the whole day. Every night he crawls into bed with me. I'm like, that's so cool. It's like, I'm like, I respect him more because he really doesn't fuck with me, but he wants to cuddle with me to go to sleep.
Yeah, he knows I'm his owner, and he loves me regardless. But that's just how cats are, though. They love from a distance. But Luffy's just so lovable.
Luffy, dude, Luffy.
I've been feeling so bad for Luffy.
Dude, you know what's funny is we have the living room open, our bedroom open. There are cat trees out there. The cats never really want to come in the studio unless Riley's in here, right? Even when Riley's in here, the cats can usually chill out there for like 4 to 5 hours until they're like, "Where's mom?" And then they'll come in here looking for Riley. As soon as we brought the dog in here, Luffy was just like outside the door, just like meow meow. Like I was like telling Riley, I'm like, dude, he's jealous. He's jealous as fuck.
He was so jealous.
He was so mad that you were spending time with this new animal compared to him. He was like, bro.
And I've been just trying to pet him and hold him, but every time I try to hold him, he jumps out of my arms because he wants to. He gets scared of him or doesn't know what
Luffy.
he's gonna do.
Let's see them interact. Guys, like I said, we're only on day 2 right now, so we're taking it very slow. We're kind of going a little bit further than what some videos recommend because Luffy immediately has like he's so chill. I thought Luffy was only cool with people because he has a very good temperament with me.
_Slola dropped a bag $1.99
Thank you, Slola.
through Super Chat. I'm the one that messaged on IG. Show Riley.
I'm the one that messaged on IG Show Riley. I'm not Slola, what was your IG name? I'm sorry, man. I don't dude, if I open my messages, I have a lot of unread messages right now. I won't be able to find it easily.
700 dropped a bag $1.99 through Super Chat. I get paid to smoke kush on my YouTube.time hiring.
Let's go. Shout out to 700.
Fire.
Thank you so much for the $2 donation, man. But basically, Luffy, I thought he just had like a great temperament with people, but even with the dog, like I said earlier today, Beans keeps running around the house, not the house, but the room, trying to smell Luffy, and Luffy will just like let him, and he won't really care. When I saw Luffy pop him, it was because he kind of trapped Luffy in a corner where Luffy had nowhere to go, and Luffy was just like, bah, and like ran away. But with Lola, as soon as he got close to Lola just immediately popped him. You know what I mean? But Luffy, like, even right now when we took him outside to use the bathroom, we took Luffy outside too, and he kept trying to fuck with Luffy, and Luffy did not care.
Yeah,
like Luffy
was
has
chill.
like he just Luffy
He's so sweet.
like he has no evil not evil, but like
He's not vicious.
he's not angry or vicious at all, which is like Luffy is like,
He's all love.
dude, for real. I feel like
He's pure love.
I feel like a lot of animal owners describe their pets like that, but Luffy is like, it's over and over again with my nieces. With my nieces are so rough. They're just like, cute kitty, wow. Like, yeah, exactly, doing all this shit, chasing him around the house.
Horizon.
Horizon. He's never popped Horizon or my nieces once.
He loves Horizon. Horizon chases him around the house all the time.
He only popped the dog because he was trapped in a corner and he was scared a little bit, but like, he has such a good temperament. Like, he's so chill. He really does not care, and he doesn't meow ever, really, unless he's asking to come in the room.
He never has any accidents.
Is he neutered? Yes, but you know what's interesting is when we adopted him, they told us they neutered him like damn near immediately. They were like,
he was older. He was a little older than when we got Lolo. Lolo, like, we barely were able to adopt her. Like she wanted us to wait like 2 more weeks.
oh yeah,
almost.
she was like telling us, she's like, you should wait a little longer, blah blah. But she's like, you could take him, but also like I don't know. But we ended up taking Lolo regardless, and it was fine. But with Luffy, yeah, he was a little bit older, but also she told us that she was like, he was neutered immediately, and I was like, damn, like he had no ounce of like testosterone or like kind of that shit that makes.
That's why he's so pure. I love my grandma.
Guys
the
are just
sweetest
trash
baby.
once they hit puberty, basically, is what you're
For
saying.
real. He's just the best.
I say we.
Everybody says a tabby cat is like the best cat ever too.
What's a tabby cat?
The orange cat.
Oh,
like,
really?
Like Leffy.
Hmm.
He has a tabby.
Thank you so much, Grim Hardy. He said, "Congrats on the new dog." Why tabby? I never heard the word tabby.
That's what they're called.
In
Orange tabby.
in Russian, you know what we would call my cat? Rыжий.
Rıjı?
Rыжий.
Rıjı.
Rыжий means like you have to kind of roll the R.
Yeah,
Rыжий.
I can't roll my R's.
Rıжий means orange. It means like orange haired. Orange means оранжевый, but rыжий means like orange haired. You can call like your homie who has like
Naranja is orange in Spanish.
оранжевый means yeah.
I would think.
You know what's interesting is dude, in Russian the word for tea is chai, and chai is used in multiple different languages as the word for tea. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's even places in America where it says chai tea. And you're like, bro, that means tea.
The reason why I think I can understand when you guys speak in Russian is like the reason why I understand when my family speaks in Spanish.
There's like similarities.
Similar. What's the word? Not dialect, but
it's kind of like source words or base
source
words. You know what I
base
mean? Like I don't know what it's. It's
some
for
words
sure.
start from Latin.
Exactly.
Some words start
It's
from
not source words. There's a better word for that
know.
that
Raja
description.
has $1.99 through Super Chat. Dogs will love you more than itself. True companion.
Aww.
For real. I can already tell.
Yo, who here has watched Futurama? I tried to show Riley this episode of Futurama, but you never ended up paying attention. We were like eating dinner or something like that.
I remember where the dog died and he wanted to bring him back.
And then what happened?
It was like all bad, right?
No, basically he wanted to bring the dog back because when he had the dog, when he was in the year 2000, his dog was hella young, right? And then the professor told him like, "Oh man, your dog's actually 15. Your dog lived another 10 years after you disappeared." And he's like,
oh, then he had to deal with.
he's
his
like,
old
"Oh
life.
man," he's like, "No, no." He was just saying like, "Dude, like my dog probably forgot about me." He's like, "It lived a whole another 10 years. It probably doesn't even remember me." And then Futurama shows like a like a back clip of the early 2000s of basically that after Fry disappeared, his dog just stayed at that pizza shop until it died because it was waiting for Fry. And then like it was so I cried the first time I saw the episode. It was such a tearjerker because you're like damn, like he didn't want to bring the dog back because he was like he probably forgot about me, but he never realized that the dog like basically did not forget about him and like it died waiting for him.
Are you tearing up? Babe.
I'm not tearing up.
So, who's cutting onions?
I'm not tearing up. It was just a good episode. I think the dog farted. I think that's what happened. You see, not gonna lie, I cried. Lola Cola.
FMJ dropped a bag $1.99 through Super Chat. Everybody cash at me for Yuri's neuter fund.
Neuter?
Bruh, they want. Really I see that. I've ignored it, but thank you so much, FMJ. The chat wants me to get neutered.
No.
I was gonna say Riley told me in the beginning of our relationship how important it was to her to have children one day. So if I get neutered, she might not be too happy about that.
Yeah, at least have to have one, and then he can get neutered.
No, I don't. I support vasectomies. I'm not, like whoever has one, fuck it. But
you don't want to do that to yourself?
I would not like a doctor tying my balls together.
I thought you would want that.
Me?
Yeah.
You think I would like a vasectomy? I like seeing my cum go like squirt out. Like that's how I know I'm done. If I don't see, that would be
really,
weird.
Babe?
That's the weirdest thing to orgasm and not see no white dust or cream.
Exactly.
Burst out. It's like, what just happened? You know what I mean?
Like
you
would be on that boat.
You think I would want a vasectomy? Mm-hmm. Why? Because I don't like having kids?
Yes.
Oh my god, dude. Pause. Sorry, guys. Pause. White dust.
Like TMI, bruh.
Yes. Chill. Sorry about that. I'm just, bro. No, I would. No. Maybe, bro. If I had like 10 children, I'm like, bro, dude. Every time my nut comes out, I get a kid. I'm getting a vasectomy, but we seem to be doing pretty good here. Mm-hmm. Don't leave me hanging. Oh god, that was terrible. Either way.
Imagine I said something like that. I like to see when I.
Really? Oh my god.
You would be like, what?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, go for it. Tell me what you like.
No, I don't want to.
What?
I don't want to on this live.
All I'm saying is...
you like to see your nut.
No, I don't like to see my nut. All I'm saying is that that's why I would not want to get a vasectomy. That's all I'm trying to describe. I'm not trying to get freaky. I'm not trying to get free. I'm just trying to describe why I would not want to get a vasectomy. That's it.
We have a child in the room.
He's asleep. Does not care.
Wow, Riley, let him talk about his semen.
You're a certified freak. It's oh my god. Okay, no, I don't want to continue this conversation no more. Yuri's so uneducated. Wait, so you can still come with a vasectomy?
I don't know. I don't know the fucking details.
I heard they tie it together.
Don't they like just take
your balls out?
Cut your balls off?
No. You think I would want my balls removed? That's crazy that we're 3 years into this relationship almost, and you think I would want my balls removed.
Is that what they do?
You know I love my balls.
No, I don't think that's what they do.
That's weird. No. They don't remove your balls? That's crazy. That's insane. That's too much.
That's what they do when they're a dog, though.
We need to ask Ethan from H3H3.
Did he get one?
I think so. I think you did.
No.
Ethan, do you still have your testicles? Oh god.
No, because people can get reverse vasectomy, so that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, they put the balls back. They throw them back in there.
Wrench dropped a bag $2 through Super Chat. Rope Gang.
Thank you so much, 250 for the 8 ball. Thank you, man. Shout to Rope Gang. Yuri needs some retention, bro. Yuri, you're still nut. Come on now. Okay, music, and everyone else. Apparently, we have a lot of guys with we have a lot of people with vasectomies in here that I'm offending. I'm sorry, I did not know. You can still nut with the vasectomy. You're just infertile, right? That's what
Yes.
how does it work? I don't know.
It makes you not have babies anymore.
How?
But
They tie tubes together though.
That's for a girl.
Oh.
That's getting your tubes tied.
Oh, never mind.
Guys don't have tubes.
Bat, LaFleur
I thought we
dropped
did.
back $1.99 through Super Chat. You're getting emasculated.
Oh, bro. Okay,
Do
bro.
we need anatomy?
I don't think I've ever sounded
101?
dumber in my life. I passed. What's that class?
Sex ed?
Sex ed. I passed it with flying colors. I did pretty well.
Same.
Wait, what grade did you get?
Probably A.
I got an A plus.
Okay. Hella lame.
Bruh.
You extra with it. That's why we know.
Oh my god. You want to hear something fucked up, guys? The teacher who gave me a sex ed class, his name was Mr. Shoemaker from Bancroft Middle School. And Mr.
In middle school? I had mine in high school.
He was in middle school, mine. And Mr. Shoemaker was colorblind to only one color, the color blue. And there was kids in my class, and not just my class. It was like a continuous thing. There was like a troll that all the kids would be like, hey, you have Shoemaker? Do this thing. Kids would purposely use blue colored pen when returning work to him because they thought it was like invisible ink, because they thought it would be funny. But in reality, you just can't see the color blue. It just looks like a gray line or whatever. But anyways, I just thought it was kind of fucked up and funny that Mr. Shoenice was colorblind to the color blue, and I knew a couple kids in my class who would. It was Shoemaker.
You said Shoenice.
Oh, sorry, it was Shoemaker. Mr. Shoemaker. Anyways, a couple kids in my class would specifically only use like blue markers and blue pens to try to fuck with him because they thought it was funny. But I don't think it really worked because you could just see gray. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like it was invisible. But they thought it was fucking hilarious. I thought it was funny too, because they told me, they're like, "Yo, I'm using blue pen because you can't see it." I'm like, "Oh my god!" I thought it was so funny.
Up.
It was Shoemaker, not Shoenice. I was, I'm, faded. Mr. Shoenice. Shout out Shoenice, bruh. Bro, you know what's also, I remember one of the worst arguments I ever got with a teacher, which I've gotten a lot of arguments with teachers, was with Mr. Shoenice. Oh, I mean Mr. Shoemaker. Sorry. God damn, you guys are confusing me. Mr. Shoemaker. Sorry. Anyways, one day I was in class and I was goofing off with my homies in fucking Shoemaker's class, and Shoemaker was like, I was a continuous burden upon him because I was all my teachers. I was a burden upon all my teachers. I'll admit it now. I was always trying to be funny or trying to be disruptive purposely. I don't know why. I just thought it was funny. Anyways, he already kind of hated me because I would always try to, be funny or whatever it was. Anyways, I was fucking around with my classmates one time, and then he comes over and he's like, Yuri, that's it. He's like, I've had enough. He's like, you think you're so fucking funny? Oh, he didn't say fucking, but he's like, you think you're so funny? He's like, what happens when your mom and dad pass away? He's like, you're gonna be working some shit job in McDonald's. He's like barely making a living for yourself. He's like wishing you paid attention in class. Blah 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 blah.
You really pissed him
Dude,
off.
he like literally told me, he's like, your parents are gonna be dead and you're gonna be helpless.
You were the shithead.
And I hated him for saying that. I was like,
that is fucked up for him to ever even say.
I was like, fuck you. I was like, your parents are already dead,
yeah,
fucker. I was so pissed at him for saying that.
Fuck him.
But
first of all,
I forgot what I did to piss him
really
off.
Pissed
Yeah, I was gonna say I was a burden upon all my teachers.
Jesus God.
What
did you do?
I don't know, dude, but he said that to me. I hated him for that. I already
know the kid you were in class.
I already didn't like him,
the most.
but I hated him even more than that. Bad podcasting, Yuri repeating stories. Oh fuck, I'm sorry. Oh, shout out to Spider-Man 1266 because he has to have been in here a long time to heard that story multiple times. Shout out to him. Zam.
That's crazy. I cannot believe he said that to you.
No wonder he didn't graduate, bro. You know what's even more fucked up? Okay, here's another repeat story possibly, but I took Spanish like 2 or 3 times in high school. I failed it every single time. My first year of Spanish class, I made 2 friends. One name was Sam, and the other was fuck, dude, I forgot his name. It was this other dude. It was like Sam and this other dude. And Sam and this other dude, we would always fuck around in class. We'd always goof around and like joke around and all this stuff. And then like a little bit more than halfway through the year, Sam and his other homie are like joking around, going like, haha, like, yeah, Yuri's not even gonna pass this class. Yuri's not even gonna graduate. I'm like, yo, like, what are you guys saying? And they're like, dude, like, you don't give a fuck, man. They're like, we've known you this whole year already. They're like, you don't give a fuck at all. Like, you don't even want to like do any work. They're like, there's no way you're gonna graduate. And I was just like, I never really thought about it. I was goofing off with them the whole time, but they were still doing their work. I was just goofing off and not doing my work. And I thought, and then they were just like, they were kind of like making fun of me, saying like, oh, you're not gonna graduate. I'm like, bro, I'm like, fuck you guys. Like, I'm gonna graduate. You guys are wrong. Blah blah. And then I never ended up graduating. I got kicked out.
Sorry.
I honestly, once I heard Sam and my other homie, I think his name is Sean. Once I heard Sam and Sean tell me that, I was like, I'm gonna prove them wrong. But I never got to do that. They did. I still went to my high school graduation to support my friends. And when I was in the stadium listening to the graduation take place, because Hollywood High graduates at the Hollywood Bowl, they still said my name. They said my name 3 times. They were like, Yuri Alambayev. And I was sitting there with Chris smoking fucking joints in the back. And they were like, Yuri Alambayev. And I was like, yo, Chris, they're calling my name. I'm like, they kicked me out. Like, what the fuck is weird? And then they were like, is he here? Is he not here? Yuri Alambayev. And then Chris was like, yo, go run up there right now. Go run up there, blah, blah. And I was like, no. I was like, I'm scared, man. They're going to, like, kick me out of it. I got too nervous. And then they called my name again. They're like, Yuri Alambayev. And then they're like, all right, next. And then they just moved on. I was like, bro, they called my name 3. No, they didn't even know that I wasn't even supposed to be up there. I should have ran up there to grab my diploma and been like, hey, fuck my fucking teachers. They try to get me out of here. I still got my diploma, bitch. That would have been sick.
Allegedly.
Whatever. Yeah, I should have ran up. I fucked up.
Graduation was crazy.
How was your graduation?
Hot.
Was it at 8 in the morning as well?
Yes.
Really?
My school does it in the morning.
Riley's, like we said, we went to the Bay Area because Riley's a younger brother just graduated high school. Congratulations to Michael. But whatchamacallit, when Hollywood High graduates, it's like around 6-7 p.m. When Fairfax High School graduates, it's around 6-7 p.m. as well, but in a different location at a different day. Your school, well, for your brother's graduation, they graduated at like 8 in the morning. And they did that for you too?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
You have to get there at 6 a.m. to like...
6?
Yeah.
Wait, so what time did you get up to get ready?
Like 4.
Hell no.
I was all
it's supposed to be the most relaxed day of your life. You're graduate. You're leaving.
And I'm Riley Garcia. And I'm sat next to Maya Garcia, who is the most gorgeous girl in all of Freedom High. She's literally been the baddest girl since kindergarten. I went to kindergarten with her, and she was like the cutest girl ever. Grew up to like the most prettiest girl. I always had my picture next to her in high school. We didn't go to the same middle school, but I always was next to her. Maya Garcia. But
little did she know she was sitting next to the most beautiful girl in the world.
Shut up. Okay, no. But I love her. We were on the dance team together, and
you should have fucked her up.
We had a good ass time. No, I was so happy that I sat next to her. We were just tanning because
we were just tanning.
It's so bright on the fucking football field. We're just like laying out. I took like a picture and like posted on Twitter, like of us just like laying our legs out.
Hot dog legs.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny.
But, yeah, I mean, it was cool. I guess it was just, I don't know.
Dude,
it was just a graduation ceremony where it's just like, you listen to all the speeches, you get up, you
really
sit down, and you just throw your cat. I mean, it's awesome because it's just like, it's complete, but it's just, I don't know. It's like, it's just the moment that you think is going to be just all this craziness where it's just like, you really care about just celebrating with your family after, like, and like appreciating that moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
well,
you're excited you graduated, and now you get to celebrate with your family. I had a graduation party, so like I was excited to have a graduation party.
Dude, I don't think I told this story on stream, but I told Riley this recently. This is one of my biggest regrets in life. They say don't live life with any regrets, but I can honestly say I regret this. It was stupid of me as a kid, but I was a kid. Whatever. Anyways, my elementary school went through preschool to 6th grade. A lot of elementaries go till 5th grade. Mine went till 6th grade. So everyone graduates in 6th grade. Anyways, we're approaching graduation day, like a month or two before graduation day. I actually the last year of school, 6th grade, I make a best friend named Victor. Victor just moved to LA from, I think, Florida or New York or whatever, and we became best friends instantly. We're hanging out all day, every day. And Victor was super into cars, and I was just like, I was into skateboarding, whatever, and like Victor and I would kind of like be into whatever each other was into or whatever. So I kind of got into cars because of him and all this stuff, and he put me onto Fast and Furious. And he was telling me like, bro, Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift is coming out this like summer or whatever. And it turned out that Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift was coming out the day of my elementary graduation. So 2 months ahead of time, we begged our parents and we told them like, please buy us these tickets so we can go to this movie premiere or whatever it was the day of the graduation. And we bought tickets specifically for right after school so we can get out of school on the last day and go immediately to this movie or whatever. Anyways, last day of 6th grade, Victor and I just fucking link up, and then we go to the movies, watch Tokyo Drift, and we had a good time. And I think I stayed over the night at his house. Then we called it a night, and I went home, called it a day, and I went home the next day or whatever. And then I later that summer, during summer break, I link up with a couple of my friends from elementary school, and I was talking to them about the last day, and they were like, Yuri, you missed out. Like, it was fucking legendary, man. They were like, Coach fucking ordered pizza for everyone, and we were all just crying and just talking about stories. And he was making it seem so sentimental and cool and like the best like interaction where I really thought about it. I was like, bro, like, yeah, my last day of school, we did graduation. I was like, deuces, and then me and Victor just dipped, where everyone else did graduation, and then they stayed at the school for like an additional 5 to 6 hours just hanging out with one another. And I was like, damn, like, I kind of fucked up, like, hanging out for graduation. Like, I just went to go watch Tokyo Drift, which Tokyo Drift was cool, but you could watch it anytime, you know?
Yeah, that's exactly. It's like those memories you're always going to have.
Exactly. Either way, what are we going to do for dinner tonight?
I think I'm going to order.
Really?
On me?
On you? You know that on you is still on us. We're a team together.
True.
So, can I say that I'm slightly proven right?
No.
I'm not?
I will make it.
No.
I just am hungry right now.
Okay, no, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not. That's what I'm saying.
But
Is like,
we still have one more meal. We have one more dinner.
oh, just one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm talking about the what's it called? Fresh for less? HelloFresh. The HelloFresh.
And we don't have our next delivery till Wednesday, and we have one more meal.
So we would starve.
No. Well, we could. I still have other things in the freezer. I have turkey.
No comment dropped a bag $2. If Yuri has 1 million fans, then I am one of them. If Yuri has 10 fans, then I am one of them. If Yuri has only 1 fan, then that is me. If Yuri has no fans, then that means I am no longer on Earth. If the world is against Yuri, then I am against the world.
Thank you to No Comment for that $2 donation. We need more fans like that.
Yes.
If the world is against Yuri, then I'm against the world. That's how I fucking feel about a lot of shit that I keep up with. Because a lot of times when the world is against something, you later realize a couple months down the line, even not even sooner, that the world is a fucking idiot, and then that dude was or girl was in the right the whole damn time, or not even in the right, but they weren't even fucking wrong. You know what I mean?
Trust your intuition.
Not even intuition, but don't believe the media. They push an agenda.
For real,
It sounds so conspiratorial to say they push an agenda, but they really fucking do, bro. They want you to feel a certain way. They want you to feel positive or negative.
Your opinion is not wrong. It's nothing wrong, like, to feel a certain way about something.
Exactly.
Like,
and honestly, I feel like the world has slowly evolved into a circle where it's just like you're either an intellectual who knows everything about everything and you can speak, or you don't speak at all. And then everyone tries to take on this persona of an intellectual, and then they get called out, and then they get exposed, and then they get they're like, oh man, I this was wrong and that was wrong, and I had this bad take. But I have to say that, like, I like the idea of bringing back the idea or the normality of we're all fucking idiots at the end of the day. Not just idiots, we're just normal people trying to figure shit out, and we're all gonna make mistakes, and we can all make perceptions. And guess what? Most of us usually kind of have like a similar perception, and it's what I've noticed kind of the opposite of what the media is trying to push. This abortion shit, everyone's for abortion. Why is abortion illegal? Who knows?
What I was trying to say is not that your opinion is not wrong, but having an opinion is not wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I meant to say. Because your opinion can definitely be wrong.
Did you ever have a teacher who would say, "There's no stupid questions"?
Yes.
Right? You like I feel like
there's no dumb questions.
Or there's no dumb questions. I feel like they got pushed to say that by the scholastic system, but I agree with that. It's just like I remember when I had a couple teachers where it was just like some dude asks or some student asks a question and they're like, "Were you not paying attention for the last fucking 3 months, you fucking idiot?" You know what I mean? Like, or something like that. And then you have a teacher where you ask the same question and they're just like, "Oh yeah, we've actually been talking about this." You know what I mean? And then they'll explain it regardless. But there's like a teacher where they make you feel like your question was completely idiotic. Where there's some teachers where they're like, this person's on their own path. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta explain this shit slowly for this person, which was me, unfortunately.
Same.
Bro, you know what's funny? Random story. I don't even think I told Riley this, but a long time ago, one of the dumbest reasons I ever got in trouble in school was one day I was in 2nd or 3rd grade and we had a chalkboard. And my teacher fucking leaves the classroom for like 5 or 10 minutes to do something. I forgot what it was. It was like some sort of emergency. And a couple minutes pass by, we're all sitting down, we're all bored. And then me being extremely bored, I'm like, bruh, I gotta walk around. I stand up, I start walking around. I go up to the chalkboard and I like grab a chalk, I like write a little bit. And then I grab the chalk eraser and I start erasing the chalk. And on one of the erasers, like I hit the chalk eraser against the thing, and I see a bunch of white dust go into the air. I'm like, ooh, that's sick. So I grab 2 chalk erasers, and I start banging them against one another, creating a cloud of chalk dust everywhere because I'm like, oh man, this is fire. I'm going to create a bunch of clouds or whatever. I thought it was so cool. That was me discovering that banging 2 chalk erasers against one another creates white dust or whatever. So I was doing that like crazy, fucking making the most dust in the room, and all the kids are just like like fucking barely breathing and shit, like freaking out because of this. The teacher comes in and the teacher's just like, "What the fuck's going on in here, blah blah blah." She's like, "Yuri, we have 3 kids in here who have asthma, you fucking asshole, blah blah blah." She sends me to the principal's office.
She said all that?
And not asshole, but she told me, she's like, "We have 3 kids in here." She was so mad. She was like, "We have 3 kids in here who have asthma. Like, you are not." I'm like, dude, I'm not even old enough to know what asthma is, you sitch. I'm like, bro, why are you treating me like this? Anyways, I got in so much trouble because I did that. Bro, how am I supposed to know? I'm in 2nd or 3rd grade. I'm just learning that you can create clouds with chalk.
You can't do that to a child. But really, dude. This is what I'm saying. I know exactly the kid Yuri was in high school.
That sounds disrespectful.
I know exactly.
You're saying I'm an idiot.
Kid. No, you're not an idiot. You're just the one that just wants to be extra.
I'm not trying to be extra. I'm curious.
No, you want to cause ruckus in the class to make it interesting for some reason.
Anyways,
and
mindless Russian chalk. Did you kids try to rail the chalk dust? No, we did not try to rail the chalk dust, bro.
Oh, you're getting mac and cheese too?
Mm-hmm. You want to hear a crazy story too? This is the first time I not dealt, because saying the word dealt I feel like sounds a little bit disrespectful, when it was my first interaction with depression and mental health issues, I guess, as a kid. But when I was in 4th or 5th grade, we had a classroom. We had like these it was like these sections of the school where there was like different classrooms, right? And one of the sections was like the tallest, where it was one classroom and then this stair set that goes to the top, and then on the top of it was like a 2-story building, and on top was like a whole couple other classrooms, right? And then I had one of my periods or one of my classes was like on the second floor there, and I had this classmate named Tyler. Or whatever, right? And Tyler's actually like kind of my friend. Like we would hang out and like talk or whatever. And he was so happy. Like he seemed like more happy. Like I was always kind of like my whole life seemed like the depressed kid, where he like was always like seemed super chipper and like excited to do everything. Anyways, one day after class ended, as soon as the bell rings, everyone just fucking opens the door and just starts running downstairs, like trying to like go. I think it was nutrition was immediately after a recess, so everyone's trying to run to recess. Everyone runs out the door, runs out the class. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Tyler comes out the class, waits for everyone to leave, and jumps off the fucking second story railing, and he dives head first, purposely trying to injure himself as much as possible. And thankfully he survived. He didn't, pass away or have any serious injuries, I feel like, from it. But what I heard had happened was that he landed and he like completely bit off the bottom of his lip, and his whole bottom lip had to be re-sewed on and like all this stuff. But he basically tried to commit suicide, and we were in like 4th or 5th grade. Isn't that crazy? And he came back to class like a week or two later with like stitches on his face, and he was like same as always. But this fool like jumped off the fucking railing. Isn't that crazy? And he never talked about it. He never said why he did it or anything. Isn't that crazy? This story took a dark turn. I think I said from the beginning it was like a dark story, or it was my first interaction with depression or mental illness. Where I was like, bro, I'm not even old enough to think about harming myself like that. This kid's already like committed to jumping off a 2nd-story balcony. I was like, bro, it's kind of insane.
I remember like when a girl like my age first passed away when I was in middle school. I think we were in like 7th grade, maybe 8th grade.
Mm-hmm.
But she was in like a car accident where she was drinking with like some of her friends, and she was in middle school, and she was like in the car, like they were drunk, and they got in like a really bad car accident. But I remember the next day just seeing R.I.P. this girl all over Facebook, and I was just like tripping, like.
'Cause you knew her?
Yeah, I just thought it was fake. Like people were like just. I could not face the reality that like somebody my age
had passed away. I know, it's a reality check.
Yeah, I was
for a lot of young kids. You think
like,
you're so invincible, know?
I was like, no, are people just like making a fucking joke? Like, is this a stupid joke? But no, it was, and like I was cool with her. Like we had classes together. I sat next to her. We've talked many times. Like it was sad. It was really, really sad.
Dude, Cannabis King just said his sister's friend hung herself at 14. Oh Jesus Christ.
Jesus. I'm
bro.
So sorry.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Getting off work, shout out to Harmonious getting me through it. Shout out to Moose Man, dude. So many friends, peers died when I was a teenager. RIP. Dude, yeah, RIP to all the lost so far. But what was I gonna say? You know what's funny is also that same kid, Tyler, was also my first experience ever with what I considered unordinary at a young age. Yeah, where we had a after that incident, like a year or two later, because it was like we were there until 6th grade or whatever, right? A year or two later, every year, my elementary school had a Halloween parade where all the kids dressed up for one of the days, and all the teachers took all the kids to the
Blacktop.
Yeah, like the blacktop or whatever, and they had everyone walk around, and everyone just like, oh, good job with the costumes or whatever, and your parents would come and shit, and it was kind of like everyone just got to show off their costumes. Anyways, and we'd also have a party after, like a Halloween party where all the kids like go to the cafeteria and like listen to music and dance or whatever. Anyways, during the Halloween party, I was dressed as Eminem at the time. For some reason, I spray painted my hair green, and I was wearing a chain with a lock on it, and I was pretending to be Eminem. I don't know why, but I see Tyler at the dance, and Tyler's dressed as a unicorn. And I was like, as a kid, I was like,
it was a dance.
It was a dance, and he had like a full onesie unicorn like onesie on, and I was like, I was like laughing, bro. I was like dying laughing. Like it was like damn near disrespectful. Like how much I was laughing, and I was like, Tyler, I was like, bro, what are you wearing right now? And he was like, a unicorn, dude. He's like, I fucking love unicorns. And I was just like, it was like my first interaction. I was like, damn, this was serious. I don't know why that was so funny to me. But this I was fucking dying laughing. He could have been laughing at me too. My costume was ridiculous as well. But I was like, bro, this was seriously dressed in a unicorn fit right now.
Shout out Tyler.
I thought that shit was so funny. I still kind of think it's funny, I guess. Who the fuck died? I don't know, bro. The last firework you guys just heard, I literally saw it outside our window. Did you see it too? No. All right. Should we end the pod, or should we continue for a little bit? I don't know. We're waiting for food to be delivered right now.
One more shot.
Yes.
End it off.
I agree with that. Okay, guys. I think.
Really
Yeah. Shout out to Tyler, man. I hope you're good, dude.
Hater.
How am I a hater? I never made fun of him. I never belittled him. I never said, bro, what are you wearing?
You laughed at him.
I literally was just laughing because I thought I never.
You just said you laughed so hard.
Because me as a kid, I was like, boys equals masculine, girls equals feminine. Boys don't like pink. Boys don't like unicorns. Boys don't like that type of stuff. He had like a glittery unicorn onesie on with a whole horn and everything, and I was like shocked. I was like, bro, what? Again, look, you saw that? Hella, you could see it all out the window.
Yeah, we gotta take him tomorrow.
RJ, come on, dude, chill. That's not even a funny joke right there, dude. Come on. He said you pushed him. No. You know what's also crazy is after Tyler did that, I used to always leave that class and butt slide down the rail because it was like a giant stair set, and I would always butt slide down the rail. And after that happened, one day I run out of class, I butt slide down the rail, and my teacher fucking comes up to me. I forgot her name at the time, but she comes up to me. She's like, Yuri, what the fuck are you trying to do? She's like, are you trying to fall off the fucking thing? Like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, and she like was like, grilling me. She's like, she was so, I guess, scared because of what the fuck just happened with one of our other students that she was like, she didn't let me butt slide down the rail anymore. You were a bully?
That's
No.
so sad. Poor thing.
I was, okay, honestly, I was a bully to like one or two people, but I was also bullied. And I noticed it was like an ecology, or what's it called? Like a ecosystem of bullying, where it was like, you bully one person, he bullies that person, they bully that person. And it was like, you all learn at the same time from bullying.
I was never a bully.
Did you ever get bullied?
Yeah. Hell yeah. I had girls gang up on me in
How were you bullied? Explain.
I don't even remember. I wish I could remember the situation, but I just remember one situation where like I had this one best friend who was like my like tightest girlfriend, and I just remember her one day like in the morning where we'd always meet up in the morning. We'd call each other on the phone, and we met up, and she like just hella gave me like the cold shoulder, and I was just like, whatever, kind of going along with it, just trying to like be hella thirsty and be her friend still, even though she was kind of being a bitch to me. And then we had math class, which was like a rotation math class, so we all had like kind of like a recess in between this math class where all the people would go out and be able to like chill for a second, like 15 minutes. And I just remember like 3 girls ganging up on me and like just going off on me for like no reason, like I had done nothing. But they were
Would
just,
they
like,
beat you?
No, they were just saying like, we don't like you, like that, like they were just being hella mean to me, like bullying me, and I was just like, okay, like I was just like crying, and like I didn't understand like middle school girl drama shit. I don't know. I didn't do shit though. I don't even know why like nobody was fucking with me.
Guy bullying sounds a million times worse than what you're describing right now.
Oh no. It was social suicide.
It was like.
That's what people would.
Dude, this is gonna be all night right now.
RJ dropped to bag $1.99
Cryly.
through super chat.
I
Hurt
was just
people.
like, what?
Hurt people.
Why?
Thank you so much, RJJ, for the $2. He says hurt people, and honestly,
Yeah, I do.
I 100% agree with that because at the time when I was being mean to my classmates or whoever was around me at the time when I was a kid, I was literally like around the age of 10 or younger, whatever it was, from what I could remember. Not gunshots, it was fireworks. But at that time was like when I was in foster home and fucking like dealing with all these transitions. I had like 4 different foster parents and like I had this permanent foster home and like it was just like I wasn't very happy. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like, yeah, it's like I 100% agree with the idea of like hurt people. Cause like I think back on it and I'm just like, yeah, I was just like, just pissed off probably.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I was like, I just hated where I was in life and I couldn't do anything about it.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. That's why I was just like, it was literally like such a small moment in middle school where it was like a couple days later, everybody was different. But I don't know, just obviously it sticks with you, like those random
I know.
moments
Do
where you get ganged up on and shit. I don't know. I was just attacked.
I would say guy bullying would be way
No,
worse.
girls are mean. Girls are mean.
Guy bullying is just like, let me piss you off, get a reaction out of you, and then once you react, I'm like, what'd you do? And then it turns into a fight. And then
Girls
like
are
that's
right.
what guy bullying is like you have to they want to get a reaction out of you to turn into a fist fight instantly. That's a guy bullying.
Girls are like, I don't like you, and guess what? Nobody else in this whole entire school is gonna like you because yada yada yada. I'm gonna make them not like you because you did that. Like they're fucking bitches.
I feel like luckily, thank God, I have to be. The more people I meet that don't have this personality or this way of thinking that I do, like I have to be grateful that I've had this since I was a kid. But ever since I was like in elementary, actually no, not elementary, but fuck, actually I don't know. I didn't learn this till like 9th grade, but you're talking about middle school, right? So okay, you know what? All right, I didn't learn this till like 9th, 10th grade, but in 9th, 10th grade, I finally learned I do not care what people think about me. I was just like, bro, like. I just did not care. I was just like, I forgot what it was, like what epiphany I had, but like I got to this point where I was like, bro, why do I care about people's perception? I'm like, that's it. I no longer care about people's perception. And ever since I had that epiphany, I have to say my life has gone a million times better. Even in high school, I went from like, I had this spotlight effect on me my whole life where it was like I walk into a classroom, I walk into a cafeteria, or I walk into a quad, I feel like everyone's staring at you and judging you. You know what I mean? Like, and like, I don't know, like at a certain point you just have to realize like, bro, no one's staring at you. No one cares about you. And even if you fell down and tripped, that would be forgotten about within a day or two. And that's
you
it.
Wouldn't care how much, or you wouldn't care how much people thought about you if you know how solemn they cared.
Wait, what? How solemn?
Yeah. Like,
Or seldom?
I think it's solemn, right? Seldom?
Solemn means like softly, doesn't it?
Like they don't care about you at all.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like, I don't know the exact definition of solemn here. Yuri McKenna, bro. Yuri, I'm attracted though. Wait, what do you mean? By the way, Yuri, your T-shirt is dope as fuck. Thank you, man. Shout out to Lucha Live. We should have talked about what Lucha just went through, guys.
No, he didn't actually.
Oh, why?
I thought
He trolled.
He trolled.
Ah, troll ass Lucha.
Today. I asked Peach today. I was like, because she was like talking to me about the puppy and stuff. I was like, hope your trip was fun. It looked lit as fuck. I was like, wait, did that fight actually break out in your cruise? And she's like, no, it was like a different cruise line, but we didn't have service the whole time. So once we got off, we saw it and we're like, what the fuck?
Oh, Lucha fucking posted. If you guys probably saw the viral video of like 60 people fighting on a cruise line.
Oh my god!
Lucha
at the nightclub
recently went on a cruise with Peach, and he was like, damn, I can't believe this happened on my cruise line. I'm like,
this cruise
wow.
was wild.
I'm like, I can't believe this happened. Like,
was like,
dropped a
ooh.
bag
What a
$1
coincidence.
and 99 cents through Super Chat. Happy birthday, dear Cannabis. Happy birthday to you.
Cannabis?
Cannabis King?
Thank you so much, Alfredo G, for the $2 donation. Is it Cannabis King's birthday? I was adopted at birth, never met my real parents or fam. I hate it. I'm sorry to hear that, Cannabis King. But did you grow up with loving parents, though? You know, did that happen at least? Yeah, it's my 30th birthday. Happy birthday, Cannabis King!
Woo!
Let's go. Shout out to
Happy birthday,
Bro,
Cannabis King.
Cannabis King has been here since like 30 viewers. Since Riley and I were streaming at our first apartment together when we had like 20, 30 viewers, Cannabis King was still in here, dropping love, making me do stupid shit. Shout out to him, man. Yes, my parents are amazing. That's what's most important, dude, is you know, I had to realize that recently too. It's like with my sister passing away and my sister's husband passing away like 10 years ago or 7 years ago. It's like at this point, yeah, my niece, she has nor mother nor father right now, but through like the power of family and stuff like that, it's kind of like, you know, it's like you still have that strong connection, and she still has a motherly figure in her life and still has a fatherly figure in life and still has, you know, grandmas, grandpas and uncles and aunts to like love her and take care of her, you know what I mean? So it's just like, I feel like at first I never really had an experience with stuff like that, but like the more you talk to people and just the older you get, I feel like it's more common than you know.
Oh, for sure.
Thank you so much, Worlds, for going for the $2. Let's finally take these two shots and end the stream, because I feel like the food's gonna be here any second as well.
To Cannabis King.
To Cannabis King and your birthday. Happy birthday, Cannabis King. Let's go.
Cancer season.
The World's Forgotten dropped a bag $1.99 through Super Chat. Happy birthday, Cannabis. Party popper. Confetti ball.
Happy
balloon.
birthday, Cannabis King.
Fellow water sign, I love me some cancers. Alicia,
I
your
hate-
mom. Mike, my Uncle John.
You have to like mentally keep up with this so much to have that pop into your head
Allie.
immediately. The fact that you can say your mom, Allie, everyone's these songs. You care about this way too much.
Because they all have similar attributes. They're all very sensitive people.
Has this information ever helped you?
Yes. Look at you.
It helped you get.
Stubborn-ass Taurus.
So
I know how to deal with you.
No, but you would not want to get with me. If
No.
if we met and I told you I was a Taurus, and you would be like, oh, I don't want to be with the stubborn guy.
We already had talked about our birthdays, I believe, like the first day.
And you-
Probably asked you. And I'm just like thinking about it.
Did you expect how stubborn I
But
actually
they
was
say
though?
Taurus and Scorpios are like perfect match.
Really?
Mhm.
That doesn't make it's weird match.
Because they're opposites on the chart.
Oh, interesting. Did you expect how stubborn I
Weird
would?
match thing.
Well, I'm saying Taurus, a giant bull, and a scorpion. How are they gonna fuck? Like, doesn't even make
It's
sense.
not really fucking. Like, it's not about the animals fucking.
Oh. Did you expect how stubborn I would be?
No,
I
I did not.
did not.
Oh,
Oh, the monitor does that sometimes. You scared me. I turned around and everything was black. I'm like, oh my god. Either way, all right, guys, we're gonna end the stream right here. Thank you guys so much for joining this after show. Every after show, we turn immediately to unlisted, guys. This week, it's already Sunday. Fuck. This upcoming week, that's it. We are gonna be getting all the MP3 episodes of the 10 Talks uploaded to every podcasting platform out there. We'll be up to date with that, and then also all the after shows will be uploaded to the Patreon as well. This after show we will mark as unlisted as soon as we're done. So if you guys were here, were here, you were here. Other than that, you would have to be a Patreon to rewatch this after show afterwards. But either way, I want to give before we end off the stream, I want to give a huge thank you, and I love you, and just like endless praises to the Patreon members who are still Patreon members. Like we're not. It's like it's like no, we're not active at all. Like we're like
we suck.
Hold on.
We suck.
We're making like literally like less than $100 a month off the Patreon, which I don't even like withdraw. I just like let it sit there or whatever. But it's not like we're making millions of dollars off the Patreon, but like just the fact that we still have Patreon members after we've been the shittiest fucking Patreon content creators in the world. Like, we have not updated it in like a year now, and I feel so bad. And we've talked about it multiple times where it's like if you were still a Patreon member and you're not aware of it, I would unsubscribe because until we further promote it.
Here's the thing, though.
Because we're not doing nothing for it yet.
With our Patreon, Yuri, babe.
Mm-hmm. Yuri.
I feel like weird saying babe on the camera like that.
Sometimes I do too.
But you feel like you want to access all of our content to everybody, and you get nervous about making exclusive content for just the Patreon. That's your thing. Because
when we first made the Patreon, we started making exclusive content, and we immediately got so much, or I got so much backlash where a lot of people were like upset. They were like, dude, I support the fucking channel so much. I watch all the live streams. I do this, I do that. And I want to watch this other stuff, but I don't have the additional money to be a Patreon member on top of it. And I would feel bad. I was just like, God damn it, dude. Like, I don't know. We got to make it work some sort of way. But either way, this upcoming week, the Patreon will be completely updated, and Riley and I will think of a plan to make exclusive content on the Patreon, because you could stream on Patreon, and I think that would be a good idea, is do exclusive streams on the Patreon.
I also want to find a way to upload the videos to Spotify too.
Oh, yes. Wait, you know what I just thought of? My biggest fear of IRL streams is the toxicity, is like what could potentially be, right? But what if I did like IRL streams on the Patreon, where to watch this IRL stream you have to be a Patreon, and you're not going to be a Patreon if you're a toxic member. It's like a good filter for the IRL streams. But then a lot of people are going to be like so mad that I'm doing an IRL stream behind a paywall of a Patreon. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. That's not set in stone. Either way, guys, thank you guys so much.
Your biggest hater will definitely spend like $5 to watch your live stream for sure.
Is that a challenge, guys? Tomorrow I'll see you guys on stream tomorrow. Oh wait, last announcement. I'm sorry. Last announcement. Tomorrow's stream, I'm going to start tomorrow's stream as early as possible.
It's 4th of July.
It's 4th of July.
His niece is in town.
Yeah, tomorrow my niece is in town, and
time with him.
Yeah, exactly. My niece really wants to spend time together, and I do as well. And basically tomorrow I'm gonna start streaming as early as possible, as early as like 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. Yes. And the stream will probably end by 2, 3, 4 p.m. so we can head out and I can spend some time with my niece, because
she's only going to be out here for like the summer.
Yeah, she's only going to be out here for the summer, and this is the difficult part that I'm talking about, like where it's like this is the most crucial point in my life or my YouTube channel career where I need to be consistent. I just left my full-time job to do this. But then also I have situations like this where I'm like I want to spend time with my family, but then I feel guilty for focusing on this fucking streaming shit when this is also like how I want to be able to sustain myself or support myself or whatever it is.
You're going to be able to balance both. You're going to wake up early tomorrow.
It's hard, man. Either way.
We got this.
If you guys can, please leave a like. Please leave a comment. Not a comment on this video, but a comment on episode 77 of 10 Talks. And also leave a subscribe. You guys aren't subscribed already. Please have a good rest of your day and rest of your week. Thank you guys so much. Have a good one. We took the shots already. Yes. All right. Should we take another one?
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Little the half skis.
Oh my God.
For the last members who did not leave yet during our whole ass outro because I was just rambling on forever, bro.
Drop a like. Let's get 200 right now. If we get 200 right now in 2 minutes.
In 2 minutes, okay, bro.
We have 500 people in here.
If we have like 30 people in here who have not dropped a like yet, please drop. Actually, 22 people. If we have 30 people. If we have 29 people in here who have not dropped a like yet, please drop a like so we can hit 200 likes at least on this one. 7. We're 7 likes away. Let's go, bro. Shout out to the fucking Harmonious. 211 likes.
There we go.
A 211. We need to grab a beer.
No, really?
You know what 211 is? It's the shittiest beer ever.
It's not wait, no. Isn't it called a...
It's a 211. That's what I would call it.
Wait, isn't it called like a 818 or something?
No, it's a 211. I mean, who in here knows about the 211 40s, bro? Those, like, shittiest beer in the world, but I'm drinking too many of them like to talk shit.
809? Is that what it's called?
Maybe. I don't know. Oh, we gotta take another one. Let's go. We're getting fucked up tonight, boys.
No.
All right. I guess we have to stay on stream until we finish all the $20 a shot stream, and then we have to stay on stream until we finish all the shots.
Stop. No. I'm taking this last shot. And then
We have to take another one after this.
I'm saying that's my last one.
Cheers to the end of the stream shot. The 211 Steel Reserve. Bro, unfortunately,
805. That's what I'm thinking of.
The 805s. I have drinking way too many 211 Steel Reserves. They're so bad for
Ashton
you.
Mandershai dropped a bag $19.99 through Super Chat. Cheers. Clinking beer mugs.
Dude, oh wait, is that another $20
No.
donation? Okay, that's the same one. Okay, we're taking a shot for this $20 donation right here. Thank you so much, Ashton. Bro,
I
let's
can't.
go.
I can't.
We're getting fucked up
Ashton
tonight.
dropped a bag $1.99 through Super
can't.
Chat.
We're not leaving this couch
can't.
until we take all these shots, man.
Stop.
No, that's the rule. The Uber driver can wait.
You're gonna be annoying. I don't care. You can be annoying. I'm not gonna take
You're gonna have to hold my hair back tonight, cause
Somebody has to walk our precious beans.
beans shit on the floor, dude.
No,
Free reign
stop.
tonight.
A bag $19.99 through Super Chat. Can you all handle 2 more? Little cheers.
Thank you so much, Troy, for the $20
No,
donation.
I can't.
Yes, yeah, we can.
I want to be alive tomorrow.
What do we have to do to? Oh,
It's
yes.
4th
sorry.
of July with your family.
I'm so-
Jesus Christ. Your niece is depending on you. You're gonna be fucking throwing up.
You're not making
fucking
me,
with
dude.
a
Okay,
headache.
you're making me look like a bad uncle right now. Come on, I don't want to be the terrible bad uncle.
He went potty on the pad.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Good job, dude. Bro, oh man, should we make a poll? Am I a bad uncle? Because I
Just
drink
kidding.
on the weekends.
I'm kidding.
It's the weekend. Let me be an uncle.
I'm pulling an old Danny Mullen where he goes over the top.
Yuri trunk. Show the dog. Beans. Bro, I can't believe we called him Beans.
He looks like a bean. Everybody loved his name at Petco.
Fucking Beans, bro. Drunk Uncle Yuri. Yuri's a drunk uncle. God damn it.
As soon as I walked in, the girl like started smiling at me because I like carried him in his little carrier, and she's like, "What's his name?" And I was like, "This is Beans," and she was like, "Love it!" Like she started laughing.
Yeah.
She's like, "Love the name," and I was like, "Ooh, good!" Like this was a hard decision.
It was.
And then she saw him. She's like, "Oh my god, he's like so cute."
Boskov, my little Boskov. The chat originally voted Boskov, and honestly,
As a troll,
Boskov, say hi.
because you're annoying ass.
Say hi, Boskov. Say hi, Boskov.
And then the vet tech, she was like, Beans. She's like, this was like so worth like all the people, like all the dogs that fucking try to bite at me all day, seeing Beans' little face.
He's licking the remnants of the vodka off my lips. He's just like his
He's
dad.
a Russian.
You really are a little Boskov. You're trying to get lit.
You're a Russian boy.
No, we're gonna get canceled like Alinity. No, don't. Alinity's cats are alcoholics. Don't look up to them. They're bad cats. Bad cats. They're alcoholics and they get thrown around like a football.
Beans is his name. He is so a Beans.
All right. So is this the first of the two?
I'm only taking one. You could take the second.
Really?
I can't take any more. I'm done.
Okay. All right. These will be the last shots, and then we'll end the stream right here because we have some food.
I'll take half now and then half for the second. How about that? It's like a full one.
You're lying straight to my face.
I'll take half now and then half for the second. So I'll do a double
Wow,
with you.
it scares me how good you lie. I have a half shot right here.
Look,
It's not even up to the bra. Wait, it's above the bra.
it's above the boobs.
Okay.
It's above the tit.
What do you think about those tits?
Perky.
Unrealistic.
Perky and full.
Perky and full?
Yeah, they're on that Marie Magdalene.
Oh, don't. That's your favorite. Don't diss her.
I'm saying they're like that perfect.
Serious question.
and big.
Would we ever have Maria Magdalene on 10 Talks?
Yes.
You would?
Yeah.
What would you ask her? I don't even know what I would ask her.
I don't even know what I would have to watch Adam's interview again to like remember what he said. Her interview was so good though.
Really?
It was so
She
good.
seemed like such a positive person. She
was.
really loves Britney Spears.
She really loves Britney Spears.
I feel like
she was singing the whole time. She was trying not to like, cause I'm telling you guys, like when you go into our office, it's quiet as fuck. It's awkward as fuck.
Wait, hold on. It's not always like that. Sometimes it is.
Sometimes we'll be playing music.
But when Maria, right? When
I forgot.
Mary,
Mary Magdalene.
When Mary Magdalene came in, dude, the office was
silent.
We were all editing. I was doing clips, misspelling titles, all this stuff or whatever. She walks into the other room, and I just hear singing like off the top of her lungs, and I'm like, "What?"
Britney Spears.
And I fucking like, I go into the other room, and it was her by herself. Laura wasn't in the room. Riley wasn't in the room. It was her by herself.
All right, this is a story about a girl named Leslie.
She was blasting Britney Spears and just fucking singing along to it. Not filming, not nothing. It was just her natural self. She just naturally was privately singing along to Britney Spears so passionately and loudly.
It was literally Lucky by Britney Spears, and me and Josh were singing along too. We're like, we knew the lyrics. We're like, but she tried. And then Adam comes in, he's like, what the fuck are you doing? And she's like, free Britney.
Oh my god, dude.
Like, what the fuck do you mean?
I don't think she does drugs.
No, she doesn't. She's sober. She used to when she was super young. She said she was like, and like,
hey, it's okay.
She said she started like smoking weed at like age 13, age 12.
Well,
like,
she had like a crazy family life as well, right?
So like she experienced everything like hella
young,
and then
exactly.
she got over it really fast.
And
she's my age though. She's 24.
I feel like with her, this is another thing where it's just like it's so easy to judge certain people.
Cheers.
You know, depending on what type of person
Cheers,
you
guys.
are. Cheers, guys. That was for Ashton. I'm sorry it took 6 minutes. I'm sorry about that, Ashton, but we were talking or whatever. But what was I was gonna say is my argument about not immediately judging people.
Yeah.
When I apply to certain people, the chat or certain people in the world or whatever can be like, oh, Yuri's a right wing, this person,
right.
Yuri's that type of person, blah blah. But I apply to everyone. Same thing with like a Marie Magdalene, where a lot of people can see her and be like, why does she have basketball tits, or why does she have all this or whatever
tits,
that
no waist and a huge lost booty.
But the thing is, like, in the Adam interview with her, because I listened to it because Riley was listening to it,
I was
and
like I made Yuri watch it because after I was like, it was because that's what I was gonna say after you started talking. I was gonna say like that interview made me like really see like you really can't judge a book by its cover, because I remember because we get the calendar right every week. We get the calendar of who's gonna be in there. People are like, who's Mary Magdalene, and then we're like, they were talking about like, oh, it's like this girl who has like insane plastic surgery, like she's like kind of a joke, yada yada yada. And when she came in, like everybody was like hella like weirded out by her because she's obviously like over the top. I myself was like, damn, like I've never seen anybody like this.
Yeah.
And then I like myself judging, which I should never even fucking judge, because after I listened to her interview, like
She's
I thought
cool
she
was
the coolest person.
You loved her.
She was my favorite interview. I say this to this day, like that's my most favorite interview I've ever listened to. She was
I did
so
not
cool, so chill, so funny.
That was
like naturally funny.
That was when Riley first started doing the boards, and I was like editing the whole time, and I didn't listen to that interview because I was like working. And then later on, I expected Riley to not like the interview because this girl is like hypersexual and like she like has huge tits and all this stuff or whatever. Well, I assumed.
Yeah.
But then
she
Riley
really wasn't.
But then after the podcast, Riley's like, I fucking love her. She's like she's like Riley's like, she's the best. All this stuff.
They're here.
Oh really? Should we end the pod?
No, you can keep talking.
Oh, okay.
I'll grab it.
Are you sure?
Or do you want to grab it?
Yeah, I'll go grab it. You keep talking about Marie Magdalene.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay, coming out right now.
My boyfriend's coming out right now.
Yeah, my boyfriend's
Sexy boyfriend.
coming.
what was I gonna say?
But no, totally.
She can explain herself well. She has a reasoning for everything she does. And I have a really good example when I come back.
Oh no. I could just tell as soon as she entered the room, like, for me, like, I'm honestly, I feel like I'm a very open person where I don't judge people unless you're, like, really, like, a fucking shady person and you're gonna be, like, belittle me or be, like, a little bitch to me or a dick to me, like, I'm just gonna have total respect for you until you show me otherwise. And for her, like, saw it first-handed. She came in with good-ass energy, singing Britney Spears. Her interview was amazing. And then she started breaking down in her interview, talking about her brother, like, how her image to her brother or her brothers are. And, like, she started breaking down, like, saying, like, her brothers have been disappointed in her because of, like, the way she looks and shit. And that's been hard for her. And, like, I honestly started, like, crying and tearing up because, like, I have brothers, too. And it's just, like, I don't know. I could feel her. Like, you never want to, like, disappoint your family like that. And I don't know. I could just feel like she felt like she had. And it was real because she was like, she wanted to cut it out, but then Adam was kind of telling her, like, no, you shouldn't cut that out because it kind of humanizes you and, like, it makes you seem like you're not this crazy weird, like, this crazy character, like, you kind of make yourself seem to be. I don't know. I never followed her on Instagram before, so I don't know how she portrayed herself on IG. But from what I seen from her, I fucking loved her, and she was amazing, and, like, my favorite interview so far. She was actually genuine. Exactly. She was 100% herself and stayed herself the whole time. She did not care. She was really, really cool. Thanks, babe.
It was Lola, but it's Bubba.
It's Beans.
It's Beans.
It's Beanie Boy.
All right, let me squeeze through. But you know, it's a random example I have. I'm so glad I fucking did not forget this. But when I was in high school, there was this fucking pretty boy dude who was my friend actually. And one day I'm hanging out smoking with him, and this is when I was in high school at like senior year. That's when I was like 10th grade to like 23 was full dedication. It was like all day every day skating. Actually no, not 10th grade, probably like 8th grade to like 23 was like skating all day every day. So I constantly had scabs on my elbows, scabs on my knees, like my knees, my shins were constantly bumpy, and like I had damage all over my body 24/7. Anyways, I'm out of breath. One day I'm smoking, hanging out with my pretty boyfriend, who's just like, yeah, like
pretty boyfriend.
Yeah, like not like that. It's really cool. Like he was the type of dude. He was like my homie, but he was the type of dude to wear like 501s and wear a snapback and like
he was your
and pluck his eyebrow. Like no, he really worried about his image. Like he liked to be handsome or pretty boy swag type homie. That's what I meant to say. Anyways, that's what I meant to say.
But Ryan Sheckler was like that.
I guess
pretty
so.
Boy swag.
Yeah, but like this is like times 10 a little bit more.
Okay.
Anyways, I was talking with him.
Manicured.
We're smoking one day, and he looks at my elbows, and both my elbows are just like covered in scabs and like all these like you can see right now. Like I still have all these scars and like all these like dark spots and shit. But at the time, I had not just these dark spots and scabs, but I had like, I mean, not just dark spots and scars, but I had like all these scabs everywhere from like falling constantly because it was like a daily thing where I would fall and hurt myself. And he was just like, and he skated too. And he was just like, bro, man, he's like, I can't believe you're doing that to yourself. He's like, that's all permanent, man. He's like, that's all gonna be there forever. He's like, your elbows and your knees and your shins. He's like, they're gonna be scarred forever. He's like, you don't care about that? And I'm just like, no. I'm like, dude, I do not. Oh my god, dude, Juan Jesus, thank you so much for the $20 donation. I have to take two more shots, but anyways, he like confronted me with.
One more.
No, I still haven't taken the other one. We took one together.
I drink it all.
We took the one for Ashton. We have to take the one for Troy, and then have to take the one for Juan. But anyways, he like told me like, This is
One
all.
Jesus dropped
Sorry.
a bag $19.99 through Super Chat. Take a fat shot, Yuri, and proud of you.
Thank you so much for that, Juan, man. I appreciate that so much. But either way, the reason why I relate this to Marie Magdalene is because he was telling me, like, why are you doing this to yourself? He was really questioning me. He's like, dude, like, your elbows are all fucked up, your knees are all fucked up. He's like, these are permanent scars you're gonna have, all this stuff. And he's like, is it worth it to you, like, just to skate? And I'm like, yes. I'm like, I fucking love skateboarding, dude. Like, it's fun as fuck. Like, I like the feeling of landing this stuff and doing these tricks and knowing I can do this stuff. Like, it feels good to me, you know. Like, I feel like self like, I don't know, like I did something correctly in my life almost when I do this stuff. So I was like trying to explain it to him, and he could not understand, right? He was acting like I was a crazy person to damage my body for skateboarding, you know what I mean? Like, he could not understand it. Look at Marie Magdalene. She alters her body for her beauty standard because she is into that, you know what I mean? Like, and then, like, that's where, like, I used to be very judgmental too as a kid, and also like as like a young adult. But the older I get, I'm 28 years old now. But like the older I get, like the more I kind of relate my irrational thinking to other people's irrational thinking. You know what I mean? Like just like how I'm willing to break a bone numerous times. I've gone to the hospital so many times because of skateboarding. What have I gone out of skateboarding? I haven't gone $1 out of skateboarding. I haven't gone anything out of skateboarding other than just pure self-satisfaction, you know what I mean? And like,
and it's where it's
what
like,
do other people do for pure self-satisfaction? That's
exactly.
it. Yeah.
Where it was like Mary Magdalene, she literally said, she was like, I like looking like a bimbo, like I like looking like
I remember that.
She was like, I like looking super trashy, and like I like looking wild like that.
Yeah.
I love that look. Like, I want the biggest boobs, I want the biggest ass and the tiniest waist. Like, I just love that look, and fuck you guys if you don't like it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you gotta respect it. Like, at the end of the day, I think everybody can respect somebody who is themselves to the core.
That's what what's it called? Who was saying that on stream the other day? Was it a Croc or Flacco? Where they were just saying, like, dude,
I've
like,
always said it.
They were like, dude, like, I respect people who can just be themselves no matter what.
Flacco, and like, or somebody talking about that. Maybe it was Adam talking about that about Flacco.
Honestly, okay, I'm glad that Flacco said this, because if I were to have said this, people would either have canceled me or have not taken it as seriously, I guess. But like the fact that Flacco said, where he's like, I like how Danny Mullen can come on and be like, I'm sorry, that was wrong, I'm not doing that anymore, that's it. Compared to someone coming on saying, I'm sorry, that was wrong, I'm a BLM activist, and I do this and I do that, and like they do all this stuff to like try to be extra to try to cover up or hide or like protect themselves. It's like, dude, like, just be yourself, just admit to your wrongs and be a normal person, and that's it. That's what everyone wants. You know what I mean? Like,
so funny when Flacco was like, so how did it feel when AD pressed you about saying the N-word? He's like, Flacco, honestly, like, it didn't feel the same as Kiki.
I know. Remember I told you that?
Kiki did. I don't know if you recall, but if you do.
You know what's even funnier is as a
the way he just talks is just like, but you know, he's so stupid.
Let me hold on, guys. Before we end the stream, I need to take 2 more shots. Let me take this one last shot really quick.
It's just
but
hilarious.
You know what's funny is what he said about Kiki. He was like, Danny Mullen said, he's like, oh man, he was like, I was more scared of Kiki because he seemed more serious, right?
Yeah.
As a person who's hung out with Kiki a lot, right?
Kiki's
if you watch that interview, he did not show an inch of aggression. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, bro, if you watch that interview Danny Mullen did with Adam, where Kiki pressed him about saying the N-word, Kiki was like, hey, Danny Mullen, like, can you explain? Like, he was so nice about it. I'm like, bro, if you think that is Kiki mad, you're highly mistaken. Like, bro, Kiki can be so much more mad than that. Like,
so then it must have been mild as fuck.
It was very mild. And I was just like, bro.
I'm saving the other half for you.
If Danny Mullen thinks that was Kiki upset, I'm like, no. That was Kiki being nice to you. Yuri said he's going to end the stream 4 times at this point. I know. Okay, that's it. This is the last shot right here. Can you pass the bottle?
You want to take this?
Yours?
Yeah, I don't want
Your half shot? Really? Then people are going to call me a scammer.
I'll top it.
I'm already a scamonious, apparently. Well, I do want to take my last shot out of the titty shot glass. My mom gave this to me. Come on, have some respect.
I do.
I honestly, the main thing that's making me unhappy right now is the fact that we're using...
What?
You hurt my puppy.
I didn't do anything.
I'm kidding. We're using Diet Coke as a chaser, and Riley, I don't know how you can stand diet sodas, but they taste disgusting to me. You like them? It's actually enjoyable. I would rather drink water than diet soda. It's either soda or water.
Bites that craving.
I don't know. Diet, there's something sugar. There's something missing when it comes to diet drinks. Anyways, cheers, guys. Last shot. This one's for Juan Jesus. Riley would not join me on this one because
I'm tapping out.
We're way too tapped. Bro, guys, by the way, we're 1 like away from 300 likes. If we have one person in here who has not dropped a like yet, please drop a like, man, or woman. All you have to do is double check. Oh yes, let's go. We're at 301 likes. Juan Jesus dropped 20. We're at 320 likes. You guys are insane, dude. Thank you guys so much. Juan donate $20 and we're at 340 likes, bro. What the fuck? We're at 350. Bro, can we hit 400 likes?
Can we?
Bro, do we have 43 people in here who have not dropped a like yet? If we can hit 400 likes before we end the stream, I'm gonna put nipple clamps on my nipples for the next 36 hours.
36? Where your nieces are gonna be near you, or your niece is gonna be near you. It's just gonna be like,
okay, that's too far. I'm kidding. That's too far. I'm joking. I'm not gonna do that. I'll do.
Look, now people want it. 19 away.
Bro, if we have 19 people in here who have not dropped a like yet,
Yuri.
please drop a like, man. We're 15 likes away. Let's go, bro. Yeah. I will not take this last shot for Juan until we're 10 likes away, bro. All we need is 10 people. We just hit over 100 likes in like a minute. That's insane. 6, 2 people. All we need is 2 people in here. Bro, yes, let's go.
Cheers.
We just hit, bro, within the time I wanted to take the shot, we just hit 100 plus likes. Thank you guys so much. We're at 406 likes. Cheers to you guys. Cheers to Juan Jesus. Cheers to Cannabis King. Happy birthday, Cannabis King, man.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much for the interest in the content. Cannabis King has been here for so long, and the fact that he's still here means that we're doing something right. That he actually enjoys his time watching the streams and being a part of everything. So thank you so much, Cannabis King. Shout out to E30's Don't Run. He's been here forever. Shout out to Crip Stream Jesus.
Giselle.
Shout out to Juan Jesus. Giselle, who's been here since the beginning. Like, since forever. Like, I think, Giselle, correct me if I'm wrong, but, like, I feel like you were here since, like, the beginning of the streams. Shout out to Scumbags, who's in, bro.
Scumbags.
Shout out to fucking Scumbags. Wayfaring Entity has been here for a long time. Sid Woods has been for a long time. Alexa, Theo Thompson, I don't recognize your name, but I fuck with you, man. Nip Clamps 36 hours, it's coming up, bro. Keep going. Cool Cat, I appreciate it. Huge ass Cock, who's been so supportive, man. We just passed 420 likes. All right.
Get to 500.
Oh, really? We have chicken strips to eat here.
I'm just saying, can we?
They're gonna get cold. All right, cheers, guys. Cheers. I really want to get to these chicken strips. Cheers. Thank you guys so much. Let's go. We'll see you tomorrow in the morning, 10, 11 a.m. Well, at this point, probably 11. Yes, 4th of July stream. I'm going to set Riley's chair on fire tomorrow.
Here we go.
I'm kidding. Not your... I'm setting my chair on fire.
Just take your shot.
Okay, cheers.
Bruh.
I'm scared I'm gonna get too drunk tonight.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's go.
guys,
We have things to do.
I love you guys. Have a good night. Harmonious gang forever. Thank you guys so much for joining this after show. Like I said, I'm making this unlisted, so please like, comment, subscribe on episode 77 of 10 Talks. Deuces, guys.
Peace.